I'm unmuted.
Okay, anyway, hi. Welcome back, friends.
No ear rape. Or I will tell you to call it right here and now.
Wow.
She's not feeling
continue
great. Wow. I'm starting to think people don't want to play D&D today.
No.
What?
No, please, I'm kidding.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say, listen here, buddy. You don't get to say anything because you've been
Listen.
real upset that we haven't had D&D in a week.
Fucking, we got this. Let's go. All right, friends, welcome back to D&D. What Lies Below? Some crazy shit happened last time we were here. You fought the Fallen King, who was a weird shadow dragon thing, shadow drake thing. Apparently split himself in two or something like that, and then, you know, like, fought you guys. It was cool. He was chill, you know, great for parties.
You still never got me that list or that description.
Wait, description for what?
What was on the tomb?
Oh yeah, sorry. All right. There's a lot. So in summary for that.
I'm not writing it down. I have a headache.
Okay. I will say it here then. In summary for that, the Fallen King was an individual who ruled over a small section of Wild's Peak before it was actually, like, fully colonized and civilized. And he had gained his power through dealings with strange entities, which it's heavily inferred that it's the Shadow. And the man that started out originally as a hobgoblin eventually became the thing that you just fought, the twin dragons, the two faces of the Fallen King. And it's said that the Fallen King was split in two by a great foe that he had felled in battle, an angry orc that had brought its axe down clean upon his head, and from that point forward, the king had two voices. Which basically heavily implies he took a head injury and developed kind of like a split personality.
Magical split personality.
Yeah, straight up magical split personality. And well, from there, he the fall of the Fallen King. He's called the Fallen King for a reason. Is he eventually just kind of descended into sheer madness, and it's pretty heavily implied that the thing that drove him insane was dragon sickness, which is an extreme greed. Those of you that are familiar with The Lord of the Rings, especially The Hobbit, will know what dragon sickness is like. It's described quite a bit there. It's essentially just this. It goes way beyond greed. It's your entire being is poured into hoarding, and he developed this. So, and then he was felled. He was killed. There's the history of the Fallen King.
Awesome.
We did that.
Yes. Well, you killed him a second time, theoretically, here.
Oh.
Yeah.
We did that.
Yeah. You also gained an artifact of the Fallen King. The helm, which he wore after he started doing the split personality thing. And this is mentioned a few times in the text. It's the Fallen King's helm, or the helm of the Fallen King, however you want to phrase it. But I believe you identified that, did you not?
Yes,
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so here is your helm of the Fallen King.
I still need to know what
That's a
gemstones.
dragoon.
It is a dragoon. What was that, Heather?
I said I still need to know what kind of gems were in the treasure pile.
Do you need a list of all the gems?
Mainly,
Because an amount should be sufficient.
Mainly diamonds. I need to know how many diamonds.
How much was it in total?
It's in chat, right above the green part. But I've already siphoned out the payment, so.
I'll just say no. There's no.
Okay.
Yeah, the Helm of the Fallen King, this allows you, while worn and attuned, it does require attunement, it grants you resistance to cold damage, and you gain a +1 bonus to your AC. nice little bonuses. But also you gain the ability, Amalia, as you identify this, you kind of sense the shadow magic that you've been dabbling in a little bit yourself, actually, something similar, anyways. And you sense that maybe once every dawn, roughly, or in this case once every long rest, you can use an action to read yourself in shadow for the next minute. And for the duration, you gain immunity to necrotic damage. You are considered heavily obscured, very similar here to the Shadow of Moil spell. And you can squeeze through gaps as small as 1 inch. You basically become shadow. So
That's edgy as fuck.
it's pretty edgy. I almost added a teleport in there.
It would have been you,
Almost.
because you can squeeze through an inch.
I almost added a teleport.
And I
was like,
I could teleport.
So yeah, very shadow edgy
Which-
abilities.
She decided not to because it's cursed, and she didn't want to tempt us too hard.
I don't trust it with the 10-foot pole.
Hell no, I ain't
mean-
putting that thing on.
It's a good possibility it is cursed.
Actually, I probably totally would put that on. Let's be real.
Yeah, you would.
So yeah, you have the Helm of the Fallen King. Your new companion, Ayura, being as squishy as she is deceased.
Died
Well,
fairly
she-
easy.
Hey, she had 30 hit points, okay?
She barely lived.
I think I also have 30 hit points.
You have at least like 32. You have 38.
Oh,
She has 8 fewer hit points than you.
I went unconscious like I don't even know how many times.
Yeah, he was a tough fight. He was meant to be a tough fight.
That's why I had Yin.
And I only adjusted him up like just a tiny bit. He was meant to be a super boss when you encountered him.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
We probably would have died if I didn't have Bard.
Entirely possible. That breath, I cannot believe he kept rolling 6s. That was so silly. Gosh. He rolled 3 6s in a row. So,
eventually
you guys
I
doing?
would have been just like, no, you don't get to do that anymore. You have lost that ability.
we're removing this ability from the stat block. All right. What are you guys doing?
Crying. We need to take a long rest.
Yeah, Zhao picks himself up and he's, I don't fucking like this. We can go home. Like, let's just not go out anymore. Do we have to? I don't believe so.
I think we do.
You know,
Me too.
honestly, I think I'm with Xiao on this.
Let's just stay at home. I mean, Fire Emblem just came out, so we can just play our Switch. We don't have to go anywhere. We're just
I'm installing it right now.
Everyone that I know that's played it is obsessed with it. So
We only have 1 diamond, right?
Lucky bastard.
Oh god.
I think I have one.
Do you
Yeah,
have
but
one?
I think we
Revivify?
need that.
Zhao has one, but I think we need that. And there's not one in the handy haversack. Because we used it on Zhao.
Oh, my character sheet would stop freezing, please. Hello? Good, good. Alright. Yeah, I have. Oh, did I give it away? Oh no, I have a 100 GP diamond. I thought it was 500. My bad.
No, because Chromatic Orb doesn't need one that big.
Yeah. Alright, never mind. I'm a lie.
What else is new?
wow.
You
Said
know,
it before I did.
I'm literally a creature that has to lie.
Still.
I mean, you don't have to, but it's probably a good thing to do.
I conceal.
So, anyways, are we like doing something about this? And Zhao like walks over and it kind of like he just starts nudging her with his foot. She has marks all over her body from the Stygian corruption that the Fallen King had
We did put
used
gentle
as a main
repose
weapon.
on her too. Keep that in mind.
Yes. That doesn't mean that she isn't horrifically scarred from the battle. The parts of her arms that are exposed are, you can see where the veins have run black, and it almost looks like maybe created burn scars.
Well,
Oh.
we can attempt to either find some diamonds along the way as we walk back, or pray that somebody has a diamond that we could have at the camp, I guess.
And Rel, as a note, you have a few of these as well. They're not quite as profound as hers, but you do have a few where it's like, it's really strange. It's almost like your blood maybe boiled, or just given your intelligence, you think about it for a second, maybe it was so cold that it burned your skin.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a freezer burn.
Like the worst freezer burn.
Ew,
Like frostbite.
that's not good.
Frostbite where your veins are.
Hey, hey, Shao.
Hmm?
This. Can you check us for diseases and poison?
Yeah, sure. So I guess he casts that.
Yeah, he has to ritual cast it.
So he takes 10 minutes. There's the intense darkness that was here is now gone. It's still kind of, creepy dark, but it's not like, wow, all of the light is only half as effective here dark. It's just normal.
Darkness. Instead of magical.
This isn't just normal darkness, this is advanced darkness.
SpongeBob.
Damn it.
But yeah, so while it's creepy here, you do have the time to take a rest. If you wanted to, and if you just wanted to take 10 minutes here, you have that time as well.
I'm gonna ask, but we saw her take the box, right? I think we did.
I don't think Rel was trying to hide taking the box, and it would have been hard to.
What box?
The box that was in her shoe,
Oh.
I think. Or
Yeah, she had a false bottom to her shoe that turned out to be a little box full of like documents and stuff.
It was full of poison.
It had poisons as well, but it also had a document in there.
Nobody else knows about the document. I didn't show that.
Okay, so you probably saw the box, you just didn't see what was in it.
Well, no, I showed everyone the poison
Oh, okay, gotcha.
because I asked Zhao what it was.
Oh yeah, fair.
would you have seen it with her passive perception?
The document?
Yeah.
I highly doubt it. More than likely not. Rel, just roll a stealth check for me, just to see. What's your passive perception?
22.
Okay. Yeah, no, you didn't see it. All right, so what are you guys doing?
I have a question. Why is 22 not high enough?
Because you have disadvantage on the perception check, which gives you a -5 to your passive perception.
Okay.
All right, well,
Yeah, that would have been very difficult to see. That's a very tiny box. It's not like you can just see inside of it. Especially not if Rel's like holding it to her. Alright. So what are you guys doing?
I think we should take a rest. And we'll see this.
Here?
Well, no, back at the camp. It's not that far away.
Weren't
And
there
you
like
know it's safe.
monsters? Or did we kill them?
We killed them.
We killed them.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Sometimes I forget.
We stabbed them to death.
I mean, it's only been 3 weeks. I mean, what?
3 weeks. It's been a
Right?
week.
Has it?
Yeah.
It's been off and
Alright.
on.
It's been a week since we
We've only
went.
missed one session.
Oh.
Oh, God,
It just
It's
feels
just
like a
so low.
lot. All right. So Zhao seems to agree with this plan.
Maybe she'll have a diamond hidden in her little stash or something.
That's an idea.
Then I'm quite curious what's back there below. So,
Okay. Is it decided? Are y'all headed back to the camp?
the little quiet place, yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you head back to the small little encampment that Aira had set up with the crystals and all that good stuff. You encounter no resistance along the way. In fact, the darkness and kind of atmosphere of the cave itself almost seems to have lightened somewhat. You do not see any monsters or guards or anything else along your way. Nothing. And then you arrive at the camp. What are you guys doing from there?
I guess searching her supplies. See if she's
Sure.
got a diamond that's worth 500 gold. Yeah, silver.
Anybody that wants to can roll me a perception check.
Okay, I get advantage because Ian's going to help.
It can be in perception or investigation in this case.
Oh,
What's your
Well-
investigation modifier?
9.
That's a 10.
And plus
It's an 11.
plus 3 to that.
That's an 11.
Plus 3 to that on my perception
Okay.
check.
I can't find investigate. They are the same fucking thing. All right. Wow.
Well, and then you
Nice.
nat 20 it.
All
Worth.
right.
I still got
whatever.
over 20.
So it's not a competition.
I know.
It's natural.
I'm happy. Yeah.
Okay. So looking through the things, Rel, you start scrounging through the items and you find a sketchbook, and you open it up, and at first you're just like, oh, it's a fucking sketchbook. But one of the pages falls open, and you're like, the fuck is that? And you start looking at this weird sketch that she's made of some kind of demon creature, something. You're not really sure, but you get kind of fascinated in this thing. It's some kind of plant-like being walking on 2 legs. Looks very humanoid, but the finer details show that the skin is bark. The eyes are 2 glowing orbs. It's uncolored, so you're not sure what color, but it's very plain that they're glowing some kind of color or light. And the entity has a pair of daggers that seem to be made out of this dried wood, and you get kind of caught up in this image.
Is it like the bronze one?
Not quite similar. There's a similarity there, but it's not quite the same. And then you are looking through the like crates and stuff that she has. She doesn't have anything big here, but she does have several boxes. It comes to your mind, how in the world could she have even carried all this? When you open up one of the crates and you find that inside there are many different fabrics and clothes and other things, and you kind of scrounge through that for a second before you come up with a small satchel of valuables. Amalia, you get to the point where you're like, all right, well, I'm done searching. And then you go kind of over to the side of the camp. She has a bedroll that she was laying on at one point. It's where she kind of like slept, but didn't really sleep. And you accidentally kick this bedroll. There's a trap door underneath it.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and give me a check here. Could you roll a D100, please?
Yes. 1 second. Okay. Slash roll 1d100. 8.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you sift through this. There are many valuables in this satchel. the total value of the satchel, I will tell you, is probably about it's 1,100 gold, which would go to 11,000 silver, right? Brain. Yeah. Okay. So, and in there, one of the objects, you pick it up and appraise it. It's a 7,500 silver diamond.
Oh dear lord.
So,
I think this diamond's a little overpriced of what we need.
not by much. You don't need 700. You don't need 500. You need 5,000.
Anybody up for using up
So,
a 5,000 silver diamond? I mean 7,500.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Okay, let me mark this. When is that? And calculate how much. Okay, 1 diamond.
Before we do that,
Hmm.
there's a trapdoor over here.
What?
How?
There's a trapdoor. Wait, what?
How?
I don't know.
Did you open it?
You see, I don't do things without other people around me.
Sh- I could check it for traps if you want.
I mean, we could do that too. I just didn't want to, open up a trapdoor and then get sucked into the void or something.
very old horror.
Trapdoors usually just mean either a small hideaway or...
Yeah, but it's a trapdoor in a floor that we can't dig in.
That is true. I guess I go over and look at it.
Okay, are you gonna check it for traps?
Yeah.
Roll me some perception here.
Okay, advantage and a +3.
Why the advantage?
Ian's gonna help.
Oh, okay, cool. Make sure you specify that instead of just saying advantage. So an 18. That gets you enough here. The trapdoor is trapped. There are a number of different traps on it. You could roll an investigation to try to figure out how they work.
Anybody want to help me figure out how these traps work?
I don't know anything about traps. I'm good at finding them. I'm not good at understanding them.
You're a smart girl.
Oh, well, thank you. Alright, fine.
That was fantastic.
Apparently, flattery gets you everywhere.
It does. It does. All right.
17.
So, okay, 17. Easy enough. Well, not very easy actually. These traps are pretty complex. They were designed and implemented by somebody that very clearly knows their way around mechanical tools and implements. And as a result, it's a fairly complicated series of devices here. So you have an idea of how they work, and you can attempt to disarm them, but the check to disarm them is at disadvantage.
Okay. Is there any cracks
What do you mean?
big enough for me to fit through? Without triggering the traps.
Yes.
These are complicated traps. Very complicated. But I could slip through if you guys want me to.
Are you sure about that?
I would do it.
Oh,
Yeah, but you would do a lot of stupid things, Ral.
But the good part is, I can still teleport back to Yin if I'm in danger.
Yeah, alright.
It's just a thought.
I mean, I kind of want to know what's down there.
I can attempt to disarm the traps, but I'm not 100% what they do, and they're very complicated. And I'm scared I'm gonna fuck it up.
Is there, like, any indication that being further away would mean we were safe? Or...
Do I know if there are any explosive traps or they're mainly poison based or something?
With a 17 investigation, it's about as much as you can tell from this is that these are very small traps. They're not large. They have very delicate firing mechanisms. Just based off of this information alone, you know they're probably either poison or explosive.
Okay, they're minor traps. They could be explosive or poison. But they are small traps.
Why don't we check her for a key?
I would imagine it's in the box.
Did I see a key in the box?
No, there wasn't a key in the box.
We searched her body. I don't remember finding a key.
There isn't one in the box. I looked in there.
Well, we could do a more thorough, detailed search of her.
There's some places that I don't feel like checking.
Not that detailed. I meant like the
That's a
seams
good
of clothing.
That's like a good place to put it, because no one's gonna check anyways.
You clearly don't know me.
That's the problem, I do. I'm gonna check in her sleeping bag.
Okay. Look through the sleeping bag. Go ahead and roll an investigation check, please.
This is where I'm gonna get a 1.
Uh,
What?
Nope.
Wall.
Hello?
Hello.
Can I help you?
Hello. Well, you look through the sleeping bag and you find quickly that there is nothing in the sleeping bag. It is a totally empty sleeping bag. However, asterisk, you find something interesting while you're looking through the sleeping bag. It's a little out of the corner of your eye. There's just this little kind of strange coloration on the floor, and you're like, what the hell?
We're gonna go check it out.
There's a almost perfectly square section of the floor about 10 feet away from the trapdoor that is just an ever slow, slightly different color.
What is it?
This is basically where the head would rest of the sleeping bag as well.
The head of the sleeping bag. Can
Hey.
I, like, try and move it?
Yeah, you like bend down and you're like, it's a little weird, and you try to wiggle it. It has just a little bit of give.
Slap that button.
Yeah, it might be a switch. Just in case, I move away from the trapdoor.
Just blows up the trapdoor. That's an entrance.
We did it! All right,
Just
what are you doing?
I'm gonna push it.
All right, push it down. Hear a loud thud and a click. You hear the sound of gears turning, and then you hear something kind of snap, like a and then it's quiet again.
Oh no.
Can I see if the traps are disarmed?
They are.
That's not an oh no, that's an oh yeah.
Alright, well,
Well, you were curious. Now we can go down and look without being blown up or poisoned.
at the door anyways.
True.
Yeah, no,
Just,
can we rest first, please?
what do you think she's gonna have down there?
What if it's like an army of like
If
police
she
soldiers
is-
or something?
If she is a spy like she said she is, spies booby trap the living shit out of their stuff. If I had to guess.
See,
Not
that's
speaking
the
from
issue.
experience here.
Totally
I
not
don't know
speaking
what's
from
down there.
experience.
So that's why I want to rest. 'Cause, yeah.
No, I feel like that's a fair assumption. I feel like maybe we should assume danger
Why
around every
is-
corner. Because goddammit, I'm tired of fucking almost dying. Oh shit, alright.
Why is the curious one wanting to rest? This isn't fair.
Probably because I almost died like 3 times during that fight, and that was not pleasant.
Yeah, whatever.
We were tucked away in the corner, keeping the other one busy. At least we didn't stay grouped up.
Listen, okay, he summoned shadow walls that like hurt really badly, all right, and he just kept doing it. He didn't stop. he just kept.
It
Doing
was
it.
so bad. I like to imagine like Rel and Zhao like fall into each other's arms for a moment, like anime style, crying.
Probably.
Why is it like this?
And you
Everywhere
guys
we
still
go.
stood on top of each other.
We had to.
Actually, I was like 20 feet away.
I was just trying to make sure that everybody was alive, and then he was like, bleh, and I was like, ah!
That is how that went. Yes, it was terrible.
Fucking stupid cold dragon shadow bitch.
Look, it's dead now. It's
Hey.
fine.
Hey, language. She's technically shadow thing too. I put the
Who's
end.
technically is. Fuck you.
What's the shadow thing?
Little Umber.
Umbers are made
Oh.
of shadow.
Is she
Your
being
daddy's a
bitch?
slut.
Wow!
Hey, for your information, her clutch died, including her parents. So fuck you.
Your stepdaddy's a slut.
Wow.
I would be
Alright, look,
stepdaddy, you jackass.
Can
You're-
we
That's enough.
just... I mean, you are kind of a slut, you.
I am. That's fair.
Judge just stops and is like, yeah.
Fair.
I would be the stepdaddy. Well, if we're gonna go here...
Hey, I never denied that I was a slut.
Well, you are kind of. Look, Zhao's just like, I mean, sex positivity is good and all, but
Hey, I use it to have to do things to people.
I mean, that's usually what you do during sex.
I meant to feed.
I mean, some people are into that.
Oh my God.
Very rare people
As
are
long
into
as,
that.
as long as it doesn't get too sticky, food's not a big problem.
Oh.
No!
Oh. That's nasty.
Why? Why?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What just happened?
We all just had the mental breakdown that we've been waiting for the whole week.
Oh, my god.
Welcome back to Monday's camp.
Oh, good times.
To be perfectly fair, though, I found her in my female form, so technically I'm not her daddy unless if I go to my male form. So
I don't think that changes. Anyways,
I think we've already established what this all means. I think
I
we
know.
should just go to bed.
so are you guys gonna take a long rest, or are you taking your short rest?
let's redo the button and recover the manhole here for safety reasons.
Okay. Zhao,
Um,
like, kicks the sleeping bag back over the top of the...
I could get away with a short rest.
Yeah, it's up to y'all.
I could do long or short. I don't care.
Yeah, I could do either as well. I think
All right, let's do short then.
the only thing I wouldn't get back is my healing hands, but I mean, she's already fucking dead.
In that case, Zhao is gonna blow his channel divinity.
Okay.
Which is what? It's 5 times his cleric level, so 35 health points.
Yep.
No,
And he
it's not
can
bad.
split those up to anybody.
Oh,
As long
boy.
as they're below half. Who here's below
Yes.
half?
Yin.
I only need 4 hit points for? Maybe? No, 5. I only need. Wait. Yes, I am below half. But not by much.
I'm at 9. Zhao's at 4.
Yin's at 7.
Okay.
So yeah, just leave me alone.
So those
I'm
three.
good.
So 35 divided by 3 is... I need a calculator.
It's 11 point. It's 11.28.
11.66667.
Oh, 6. Okay. All right. Listen.
So
Somebody gets
6 for
12.
reading.
So Zhao's getting 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus 11.
So that's 16.
How does her hit die work again?
Oh, I lied. I can only take 10.
Okay.
So Zhao's gonna take another. Oh wait.
Another point.
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking.
Heather,
Yes.
her hit die, you just roll that size of hit die, which it's a D8,
Yeah, it's a D8. Okay.
and then you add her Constitution modifier to it.
Okay, D8. -1.
Her con mod is not -1.
So 0.
Sure.
Because her con is -1. So it's 8.
No, it's not. Her con should not be -1.
Oh, wait.
It's +1. Are you
Whoops.
what?
+1, sorry.
Goodness gracious.
I was looking at the wrong sheet. I was looking at shadows. I'm sorry. We haven't
Hey,
played in a
perfect.
while.
All right, so yeah,
1 second. +8.
that's technically a +9.
No, yeah. +1.
So Zhao is he's a. Oh no! Wait, those were oh. So that's plus 369. That's 20.
Okay, she's good for now.
Cool.
Big oof. And 58.
I should probably switch my profile over to you instead of Eve.
Wow.
Wow.
That was exactly 19, which is what I needed to hit max.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
How many was that?
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So, y'all finish your rest. Hour passes, uneventful. Finally, Zhao gets up and stretches and he's, all right. I think I've caught my breath. I think it's a good time to continue forward.
Down the hole we go then.
Great.
He sounded so excited, and then he's like, "Yeah, never mind."
By forward, I meant like back to the camp. That's right. We have a big fucking hole we have to deal with. All right, let's go.
We still got several hours to get back home.
Yeah, several days. All right, let's go. So, who is going to be the one that opens the trapdoor?
After I push the button, I will open it.
Okay. You push the button.
You rearm the traps.
No, we
No,
pushed it before we.
Yeah.
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 All right.
So you open up the trapdoor, and then
Yeah.
you look inside. A little something weird about what you're seeing down below. There is a room below you. You can see the bottom because of your devil's sight, that's right. You can see the bottom. The drop isn't terribly far. It's about 10 feet. But it quickly slants off into another section that just keeps going down. And eventually that fades off and like way past what your dark vision would allow you to see.
Oh. That means it's further than 200 feet.
120, but yeah.
120.
I thought it was 200.
Nope, it's 120.
It's 120 for Devil Sight. Normal
Right.
dark vision's 60, and then Devil Sight's 120.
Right. Okay.
Fucking bullshit.
Just be a
Well.
warlock.
They can't.
How the hell did this get here? Was it recently made?
There's no way for you to tell that, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't.
What if this runs back to the camp? Or maybe it goes down to the 3rd floor. Or some other place.
Adventure!
God damn it.
Did Rel jump down?
Yeah.
Okay. Rel jumps down and starts moving along that
Rel!
steady decline.
Yes.
Spies.
Life is
Booby
on a
trap.
steady decline.
Spies. Booby trap. Trust me, please.
Oh, but adventure.
I'm perfectly fine with you taking the lead. Just be warned, you might be blown up.
Don't warn her about that.
Oh.
If she hasn't figured it out by now, she's never going to.
Oh no, I figured it out. I just trust you guys.
Okay.
that's a shout.
Adventure.
Adventure. All right, so let's go.
Okay. Are we leaving her here?
Jump down.
Should we hide her body?
Nah, she's got 10 days.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hey!
You literally, like, last session shot an arrow at me because you were like, we shouldn't
I
loot through her
I shot an arrow past you.
Alright, you were still warning me about not looting a freshly dead body, and now you're like, yeah, I'm indifferent, leave her here, she'll be fine, she's got 10 days.
You did no. There's a difference between looting her body and just leaving it there when it can't even decompose. All right.
Hey, it could get eaten.
That's
Okay,
true.
well, that's not our problem.
This only further proves my point!
Okay, you is just gonna drag her body to the back of the graves.
Why don't we just leave her at the top of the trapdoor?
Because she'll be out in the open. Do you really think we should leave her out in the open?
Aren't we closing the trapdoor?
Yeah, like, then it's not out in the open.
Okay. Alright. I guess move her down to the trapdoor? I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, you just like leave her at the entrance to the trapdoor and close the trapdoor behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's like down.
Right. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Okay.
Did we just let her body thud? Like onto the ground? Is that what happened?
I imagine Zhao would handle her with a little bit more care.
And
Okay,
I
'cause
mage
I
hand. Go ahead.
I wouldn't have tried to move her because I probably would have dropped her.
Yeah, Zhao's pretty strong, and she's not very big.
I wouldn't have done it on purpose.
No one tells Zhao.
No one tells Xiao what?
Nothing, exactly.
What? No, seriously.
Nothing. Don't worry about it. We didn't drop his corpse.
Oh.
So yeah, you leave her there, and you begin your steady descent into this.
I'm gonna mage hand the sleeping bag over this trapdoor.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
sure, easy enough.
Which I could do with
Before
my
you close
raven.
it?
Yeah. Actually, I could do it with my raven. And
No. You can't summon it on the other side of barriers.
Well, I can summon Mage Hand, go down the hole, leave my raven there, control the Mage Hand while looking through my raven's eyes, make sure it's over the trapdoor, dismiss my raven, and summon my raven back to me.
You know, if I wanted to rules lawyer, I would say you can't do that because it takes an action to look through the raven every turn. And Mage Hand's an action, but I'll allow it.
Okay. I'm not using it
just
in
small
combat.
Sure. All right, so you finish that. You begin descending into the darkness. Who's taking point on this?
What's point?
Front and center.
Who's the first? Who's the
I mean,
all right. Well, Rel's genitals lead the way.
Okay,
look,
then.
it's cold down here, all right? Don't judge me.
No, that would mean that they.
All right, so as you're moving along, are you moving slowly or are you moving quickly?
Probably at a medium pace, you know?
I'm sorry.
Everybody open RuneScape.
It's
We're
just
going.
Okay, I'll open
it.
Oh, this is good. All right, so
It's okay. It's alright, breathe.
so Rel, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, what?
Go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
You
no.
heard her.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You just about to set your foot down on a tripwire, and you notice it just in time, and stop yourself from actually slamming your foot down on that.
I don't want to take point anymore, please.
No, you're doing a great job.
Nope, there's a tripwire there. I didn't see it. I almost stepped on it. Can somebody else take point, please? Somebody
Yeah,
take
you're
point. I
doing, like I said, you're doing
Nope,
a great job.
I'm blind. Please, someone else
No,
take
you
it.
saw it. You're good. You're good. I'm just gonna kind of gently push her forward.
No, I don't want.
I tried to warn you.
You did, and I'm going to listen to your warnings now. Well, you've got better eyesight than me.
What was that last thing?
I'm not sure.
You've got better eyesight than me.
That's not what I heard.
Look, all right, you've got this like. You get this. It's because of like fucking. She's panicking.
Why is she panicking?
Great.
She's fine.
She almost stepped on a trap.
You're fine. Everything's fine. Did you step on the trap? You didn't step on the trap. So just move on and pretend it didn't happen.
But no, I don't. Look, you two have this like magical vision thingy, Meduic or bubber that allows you to see really far. I don't want.
Nah, you're fine.
No.
Plus, we can always see past you.
You know.
Why didn't one of you point this out?
Because I
thought
already.
it was funny.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't. You guys can.
Fine.
I love how all that bravado just went out the window.
This happens every time.
All right, so who's taking point now?
I guess I attempt to undo the trap.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a.
Just step over it.
Well, I mean, if we're coming back through, do you really want to remember each placement of each? Well, I take out some chalk and I draw arrows for the tripwires.
Ha
Okay. Yeah, sure, that works. Draw arrows
with
where
your noodle.
Like,
right,
like
fucking nicking with your thoodle.
the arrows are doing this. They're pointing to each other. Like,
Yeah, on either side of the
Yeah.
trap. I get it. Cool. So yeah, you've got that marked. Who's taking point?
Hey, Shao. Hey, buddy.
Fuck it.
All right.
No, I.
What? No. I was just saying hey, because I'm back here with you.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
I guess I'll take point.
Okay, sure. So Amalia leading the not quite charge into the darkness.
Not quite
You-
charged.
You've walked for about 5 minutes when you find that tripwire, and then you walk for another, say, 10 to 15 minutes before you encounter anything else. Something's off about the wall that Amalia's about to walk past.
does she have a ponytail?
Does Amalia have a ponytail?
No,
Okay, I pull her hair to make her stop.
that's nice.
Oh,
You're about to get bitch slapped. I hope you know that.
I
Okay,
didn't
love it.
do it
You
hard.
think I'm a
I
joke?
did it. I did it enough to make you stop.
have you ever been walking at a moderate pace and have your hair pulled, Heather?
Yes.
I have. It sucks.
It's awful. Let's
It
go.
hurts.
All right. So Amalia, you feel this sudden. There's a all within the same second. There's a brief moment of pressure on your scalp, and then an intense fiery pain explodes across the back of your head as you have your hair pulled and you try to take another step.
Sorry. Walls.
Would I remember that you was behind me? Like, would I
Yes.
know? Yeah. Man, I'm not into that. Can you not?
Walls. Walls. Bad. Something bad.
I would stop.
Okay, you stop, and she points it out, and you can all see the. It's easy to notice once you start looking for it. It's
Fuck.
oh bless you.
Bless you.
It's pretty hard to notice when you're just walking past it. But now that you've stopped and you've had it pointed out to you, it's like there's this blatant discoloration on the walls, and you can actually see some seams on either side of this weird discoloration.
Can I figure out what the trap mechanism is? I mean, the trigger.
Yeah, anybody that wants to can make me an investigation check.
Sure.
Sure. 20.
Might as well. I'm on a roll.
Oh, that is my second two in a row.
Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
Sure. So you investigating this trap, trying to figure out how it actually triggers in the first place. You like look for lines and other things. There don't appear to be anything. However, you do notice that a little bit further down the way, there is what looks to be a pressure plate, probably about 4 feet away from this discoloration of the wall.
On the other side?
Yep. The same direction you were headed.
Can I mark the pressure plate?
Yeah, easy enough.
I'm gonna put my hand near the wall, make sure it doesn't trigger my movement.
Okay. Like, wave your hand in front of the discoloration. Nothing.
Okay, and then I mark it.
Okay. And that's that. Moving further down into the darkness, everybody go ahead and roll me perception checks here.
Hooray.
Is this an active or passive?
This is an active check.
Okay, Ian's gonna help me then.
Wow.
Plus 3 as well, so that's a 26.
Carry us, please.
Okay, cool. So you quickly notice something very odd as you're like walking down, and you're like, well, there haven't been any traps. By the way, you've been walking for about 25 minutes now. And you're like, well, there hasn't been any kind of danger or anything. The walls in this portion, in this hallway that you've been walking down, it's about 15 feet wide. It's about 20 feet tall, maybe a little bit taller, and it's just plain stone. It looks like it was maybe formed naturally, almost kind of like an underwater river, or I'm sorry, under
Reservoir?
rock river. Yeah, like a reservoir or an aquifer. And like you see marks on the walls that kind of further support this. But there is something odd as you're walking down. You start to smell something really weird. It does not smell pleasant.
Sorry.
It does kind of smell a little bit like flatulence, but a lot worse, a lot more intense. It's not pleasant, not at all.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that death?
No, that smells like shit.
Yeah.
Proceed with caution.
Okay. And you keep walking down. Everybody roll me Constitution saves.
Oh, goody.
This is where we find out this is literally where she went down just to poop.
Quite possible. Zhao
Ooh,
needs
got
to
some
make-
good rolls. Yeah, Zhao does too.
Yeah, I am on it.
I swear.
That's me. That's not Zhao.
Oh.
Oh, Ian will make one too.
Nice rolls.
Except for Rao. Rao's a little.
Alright.
Off.
Y'all continue through the darkness, although it's illuminated. I'm imagining somebody has light somewhere.
Yep.
And you just continue forward into this cavern, and you walk for another probably 15 minutes. You're coming up on almost an hour traveled at this point, but it doesn't really feel like an hour. It feels like you've been walking for maybe 30 minutes, if that. And with that other 15, everyone give me another round of con saves.
Alright. This is not gonna end well. Round 2. Die.
Okay.
Sorry, one second. There we go.
You're good. Okay. So the first roll was Zhao's.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, y'all don't. The smell starts to fade. Finally, and you don't feel anything different, so you're good.
Can I think of anything that makes that smell? Exactly.
Sure, roll a nature check.
Just want to make sure it's nothing dangerous. Of course, with advantage, it
You
would
have
be.
You have no idea.
Fudge it. Can I roll?
Sure. There are underground pockets of gas. They can be lethal, like extremely deadly to people, given the right circumstances. You've heard of miners like cracking open a pocket of this gas and just dying. And from what you've heard, it smells a lot like this. For anybody that's ever had natural gas in their home, that's literally what this is. It smells like natural gas.
That's what I figured. All right.
Yep.
It's that was we should be glad we aren't dead.
You're just like thinking of this as you walk through. The smell starts fading. You're like,
Is it a good thing or a bad thing that it's fading?
It's good. I think. Right?
21. You would know it's probably a good thing that you don't smell it anymore.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thing. It was basically just natural gas. However, that's really bad.
So
You
like
realize we have to go back through that, right?
like the butt kind of natural gas, because that's what I'm confused.
Miners.
Well, that would explain why Rel knows exactly what it is.
I think
What?
I think the butt is more of your use purview.
She doesn't have a butt.
That's fair.
But she puts it in butts.
Does she?
We
I
don't
don't
know
wait. I don't
that.
want to know. I don't. Nope, let's not. Nope. Too much.
Wait, do you have like an actual butt, like normally?
Okay. Do you poop? I got to know. I've been wanting to know for a long time.
Do I poop?
No.
No.
There we go. She doesn't have a butt, so it couldn't have been you.
Not in my normal form. I usually
Well, I
take
mean,
the
yeah.
appearance of things. So
Do you have to poop and change appearances?
no.
So you don't even need to have a. Why would you?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If I could just not poop ever again, I wouldn't. With that said,
The way it works is I have to mimic a creature, and that's part of the body.
I mean, I guess, but it's not like anyone sees you poop anyways. So
yeah, you as an ooze, you don't have any waste. Oozes dissolve everything that they eat, and stuff that they can't dissolve typically just kind of floats in them until it eventually just ejects out at some point.
Think of it as like my body eats the entirety of whatever I eat. Except for certain objects.
100% nutrient efficiency.
fair.
Oozes are cool. Can I be an ooze?
I can't
Yeah,
turn
sure.
you into news. I'm sorry.
She like bites your neck. She's like, ah. You're an ooze now.
What do you mean this isn't vampirism?
But yeah, you continue walking, now knowing what that threat actually is, and maybe even knowing, maybe forming a plan of how to deal with it on the return trip.
Yeah, just
and-
throw a fireball into it.
No.
That's a good way to cause a cave-in if it's natural.
Yes.
Just like
Just
do it.
fireball.
Just fireball. Just fireball. Yeah. So eventually, the hallway the corridor, after about just over an hour of travel, the corridor does open up, and you found yourself in a large room. The room is just a little bit over 200 feet in any direction. It's circular. In fact, it's oddly like almost perfectly circular. It does have imperfections in it, the shape and everything, where you figure this is possibly where an underground lake might have been at one point. But this also has many different paths that branch out from it. As you enter in, you see 3 other paths on the opposite side, and there is one more path on kind of the side of the room that you enter in on. So in total, there's 5.
This cave is big. are we sure we want to continue without bringing the body with us?
Like I said.
Oh, we probably should bring her with us.
Okay, but if we end up resurrecting her while we're down here, she's probably gonna kill us for being down here.
She
don't think
realizes
she
she's outclassed. We could kill her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could murder her. She doesn't have her
Assassination
poison.
is her specialty, though.
Right, but
So she
we've
could
taken
just
all her
stab
shit.
you, and if she stabs you in the throat, we're screwed.
Take our shit before you resurrect her.
That's not gonna help anything.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
You're right. Maybe she can kill me with her thumb.
Well, I would rather not mess with an assassin. I need to sleep.
You know who doesn't need to sleep? Rel points to you.
Okay, but she's not always around.
But she is when we're sleeping.
Most of the time,
not when
yeah.
we're back at camp.
She knows when you're awake.
She does. I believe it. Her passive perception's high enough.
Alright, let's just grab the body and go.
Right.
I realize we have to go all the way back for it, right?
Question.
Mhm.
How long was that natural gas pocket?
15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, about 15 minutes
Oh.
travel.
Oh.
It's fairly large. You can cover a lot of ground in
Wait.
15 minutes.
Did I ever get that spell? Son of a bitch.
What?
I never learned the Phantom Steed spell.
Bonavasich!
That actually sounded French. like
Bonavasich! God damn it.
So, I don't know how we get back through that natural gas pocket.
We walk through it.
I don't like dying.
I don't think any of us like dying. How
I would
long does
totally suggest prestidigitation or a mouth cover and nose cover, but prestidigitation's not strong enough to completely dismiss all that gas.
I don't think the gas cares about covering your mouth and nose. Does it?
With your nature check, you know that you have to breathe it in.
Did
The deadliness of natural gas isn't necessarily even that it's toxic, which it is, but the deadliness of natural gas is that you suffocate. The biggest problem with it is it replaces a significant portion of the oxygen in the air.
That's what I figured.
And you suffocate. And the awful part about it is when this happens, you pretty much just don't feel it happening. It's very similar to dying from like CO2 poisoning, or I'm sorry, carbon monoxide, CO1 poisoning.
Yeah, so covering your face probably won't work. There's not enough oxygen there. Anyway.
Is there a way for us to get through that area very quickly?
Oh, we can run. But that's just gonna cause us to breathe
More? I don't know. Fuck it, fireball.
That's a good
I
way
don't
to
think we
cause a
have
cave-in.
fireball.
Can you cause a cave-in?
Yeah, can you cause a cave-in when you can't even like do anything with the cave?
I've got
That's
firebolt.
That's a good idea. No. So what we should do? We should like try and pick into with like like a metal or something. See if we can actually destroy the rock. And if we can't, then we just move like super far back and shoot firebolt into it.
How long
Alright,
is a
pickaxe
gas
the
pocket
nearest wall.
exactly?
No. We should do it in the gas chamber. So we're sure it's the same.
Oh yeah, so let's just possibly accidentally mine into the wall and then release more gas. That sounds like a great idea. Let's do it.
I mean, if we blow it up anyway, and there is more gas, we're fucking dead.
My question is, are we gonna move past the gas before we trigger it? Or are we gonna do it on this side, that we don't know if it's truly safe to blow something up?
Well, I mean, we don't know whether it's safe on either side to do it, and the issue is that
I didn't hit the smell until a certain point.
well, yeah, no, I know, but what I'm saying is, we don't know if it's. The issue is we don't want to walk through it because we could die.
Well, we didn't die the first time.
Which is quite good, considering we were basically suffocating.
Yeah, with your constitution checks, you guys didn't really even feel anything as well. Like, you didn't develop headaches or anything.
Alright, whatever. Let's go blow some shit up.
I mean, is there a way for us to like hold our breath for a long time?
Looks at Rail. She does.
What? I did?
That's...
Your scarf.
Oh yeah, what's the... bubbles? No.
Doesn't that just let me, like... Doesn't that just let me breathe water? Yeah, it just lets me breathe water.
Yeah, but it takes away your ability to breathe air.
It still means I'm suffocating!
Yeah,
Alright.
but now... I don't know.
Either way, I'm still suffocating.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe this. I thought it's like just made you breathe. Okay.
No.
Well,
No.
fuck. Listen, we just get a bunch of like little buckets and we just put them over our heads. If we can't see it, it's not a problem.
No! Well,
What is the density of natural gas?
God damn it!
ah,
Why?
Because you brought up the idea.
I didn't think of anything. What the fuck are you talking about?
Put buckets over our head, right? So if the density is like, you create like a cave, like underwater.
Oh my great Ghibli groupers. I really.
we don't have buckets to put over our head, it doesn't matter.
Oh, no, you're right.
There, I fixed it. We don't have buckets to put over our head.
Natural gas is less dense than air. It wouldn't work anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess that won't work. Fuck.
You need the buckets to do it anyways.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's what I was talking about.
We just make cups with our hands and just...
Are we blowing it up or are we risking it? I don't know what's going on anymore.
I would blow it up.
I would much rather be on the opposite side where I first originally smelt it, or just before we smelt it, because... Bless you.
Bless you.
See that? She's allergic to bullshit.
No offense, but last time you went and smacked something, I thought it was a bad idea. You nearly killed both
You
of
were
you.
the one that threw a fireball into a bunch of spores. This should be like a playground for you.
That was once.
I smacked something once.
I
You
warned you.
cannot use that defense.
I
No, you
warned you.
didn't!
If you don't want to blow it up, then I will.
Okay.
Alright, let's go blow it up. I'll be back here.
I don't have an actual fireball.
I did.
You
I
have
don't even have a firebolt anymore.
Damn.
Because I'm using the Aether Stone.
Good switch. Took like 15 minutes.
think they take an hour to switch.
At that point, I might as well just get the Phantom Steed spell and just run past it.
I mean,
Actually, I think it'll take longer than 50 minutes.
oh, okay.
I don't remember what level spell it is.
It is I believe a 3rd level spell. Either 3rd or
that-
2nd, so it'll be 2 or 3 hours.
Second.
Yeah.
I have a skull fireball.
Yeah, but do we really want to use that on here?
I don't know. Haruka gave me. It's
I'll
booby trap.
just put my shield up and yeah.
This is a terrible time to find out that a spell is trapped. And can you even trap a spell?
I'm pretty sure you can. I think you could trap just about anything if you actually
Feel like
tried.
I feel like there's worse things that have happened. All right, onward. I'm tired of sitting around. Let's go do something. Even if it's dying.
I don't want to die. This is a bad idea.
Oh, Zhao can cast firebolt.
Yeah, he has a Ember Shard.
Yep.
All right. So, turning back around, leaving the room that you had entered behind, you go to confront the natural gas, your mortal enemy. And as you begin smelling that smell, you know that you are now in the pocket of natural gas.
I'm immediately getting out of it.
Okay, so you start to back away from it.
Like, far away.
Yeah, we'd want to be out of it before we shoot off the fireball.
Okay.
Mark where I start smelling it.
Gotcha. Any preparations you're taking?
Getting more than what's the range of fireball?
Like 120?
120 feet.
Is there a crack?
This is Arkansas. No, there's not really any
a
crack that you can squeeze into or anything.
Damn it. You is just all the way down. As far as she can go.
Okay, she's like, no, fuck all this. Okay. And that's all the preparations we're taking here?
Yeah, I'd be behind Zhao.
Okay. Who's firing the fireball?
Zhao.
Okay. So you don't have to roll anything here, because you're just firing fire into a pocket of natural gas.
Wouldn't that maybe be a dex save?
So, here's
Wait.
what happens. Mm-hmm.
I have something for preparation.
What are you doing?
With this, it does. Okay, I'm gonna twin spell haste.
All right, who are you hasting?
Who's bad at dex saves?
Well, literally everyone here.
Except you.
Alright.
You. And you's
She's
far
all the
away.
way back, so
All right, I'm gonna haste myself and Zhao.
All right,
I'm gonna die. Here it
you're gonna
comes.
die. All right, so, Zhao looks back at you in like this grim recognition of what is possibly about to happen, and says, "For what it's worth, some of you are complete and total assholes." It turns around and fires the firebolt into this pocket of natural gas, and the hellfire. So, for those of you that have never played around with lighter fluid fumes, it is a sight to behold when you light the air itself on fire. It creeps like lightning through the air in all directions, a cloud of billowing smoke, not smoke, but flames that expand rapidly, including in your direction, I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw, and you make yours with advantage because you're more than 200 feet away.
Like, oh shit,
All right.
nope.
Zhao and I make ours with advantage.
Okay. So Amalia, you just make me a normal ass dex save.
Oh, nice.
Wow, nice rolls.
Oh, no, Zhao. Oh no. Oh no, Zhao.
Okay.
I feel like this is him just like, I finally get to go out with a bang.
Oh my god.
It's
I'm
with
finally
advantage, so it's
free.
a 9. But
I'm
that doesn't
finally
matter.
free.
It's okay, he's resistant to fire.
Oh yeah,
He
he
is
is.
resistant
Yes.
It doesn't matter, he's gonna die.
This
So,
isn't gonna hurt.
This is gonna be 8d6 damage. I can feel it.
let me
It's gonna be more than 86.
let me go consult a specific portion of the rules here.
Oh no!
I knew it was gonna come back and bite us in the
Whoa.
ass. That's why I was
This
like,
is what we do.
nope.
This is where we just get TPK'd. Here it comes.
Go ahead and search up.
This is why I didn't want to do this.
Just okay,
You're
cool.
not
So
even-
improvising.
Oh.
Okay, so collapsing tunnel, stumbling into. Okay, cool. So I think this.
We didn't test the walls.
Nope, we didn't. Fuck.
I think this is adequate here.
I could hear her just gathering up the dice. Like, I need all of these.
Just gonna roll all of the
Hand me your dice. Hey Heather, can I borrow your dice?
Sure.
Just gather
wanna-
everyone up, like everyone's d6s, and just throw them out. It's like, I take that much damage.
Okay, here we go. First roll. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right. So
Oh no.
anybody that failed, the DC is not terribly high because you kind of were braced for it.
But it's higher than 9.
It is higher than 9. The DC
Damn
for
it.
this is 15. So everyone succeeded here. So everyone that succeeded, you're just going to take a measly 31 points of damage.
Oh. Ow, 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 ow. I hate fire. This is why I didn't want to do this.
Zhao is going to
31?
take 31. Zhao is going to take 31 also instead of 62 because he is resistant to fire damage.
Well, yeah, he didn't need to succeed.
Well, if he had
technically-
succeed, he would have taken a quarter.
Well, yeah. But, I mean,
So-
technically, he succeeds no matter what, because he takes
Right,
half.
right. So yeah,
So-
31 points of damage.
Okay.
We're all sitting here panicking because he failed on fire damage. Like, if he's dying, so are we. Like,
I had to go consult the improvising damage section of the DMG because I was like, I'm trying to remember how or think about how much this would be. The examples it gives are burned by coals. Nope. This is a little bit worse than being burned by hot coal. Being struck by lightning. Okay, this is pretty close to that, but not. It's still probably a little worse. Stumbling into a fire pit. No, this is a lot worse than stumbling into fire. Hit by falling rubble in a collapsing tunnel, or stumbling into a vat of acid. All right, that's pretty rough. A little bit worse. Crushed by compacting walls, hit by whirling steel blades, or wading through a lava stream. Okay,
yeah.
this is somewhere in that neighborhood. 10d10 damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We got off so easy.
Well, I mean, it rolled 62. You just all succeeded.
Well, yeah, but 62 for 10 d10s?
Mm-hmm.
We got off a
That's-
little easy.
That's above average. Average for
That's-
10d10 is 55.
Fair.
So yeah, All right. Zhao does some stuff. Oh my god. He like looks around and go, "Is this what being dead is like?" Fuck.
Ralph
Wait,
coughs up
no,
a
it's
little blood.
not.
Yeah, it's that sucks.
You starts walking forward towards them.
How are the walls doing?
All right. Well, at least we're all alive. Haha.
Are the walls still intact?
The walls are fine. They are
Alright.
unscathed.
Good news, guys. We don't have to deal with the walls collapsing in.
Hey. Oh, hey. Also, by the way,
Mhm.
that was 31 damage you said I took. What does that make my con save? 16? 15?
To maintain concentration. What are you concentrating on?
Haste.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that would make it's a 15 con save. Nope.
Well, Zhao and I
Haste is
just get
gone.
stunned.
Yeah, you're both just.
I hate fire so much. Don't ask me to do anything for like a second or two.
Oh yeah, and you really has a very like huge aversion to flames, so that's probably pleasant.
So currently, I'm the only one that looks like not dead.
Mm-hmm.
Zhao.
Yeah, Zhao is stunned.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just doesn't look like she wants to do anything. She'll be fine. Like
Because you
technically, it
doesn't
only
deal
went.
well with fire. Rel and Zhao are stunned. Like, what the hell just happened?
That is why I did not want to blow up the pocket of fire. That was huge.
For someone who's not very good at dealing with fire, you sure like to blow things up yourself, though.
Because explosions are fun when you don't get caught in them.
Ow.
Can't argue with that. I mean, you can.
Because she's you.
Whoa.
Ow.
And to be fair, I've only blown up one thing, and that was us.
Next time I'm pushing you into it.
No.
Who?
No.
You or
I
you?
guess you'll find out.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I had an orphan moment and today, and it was a guy was opening a business, and I can't actually legally say the full name of the business, but suffice to say there was a debate between if the business name was Rider, like Rider, or Ride R, Rideour, because of the man's very thick Southern accent. So that was fun. Is the business name Rider or Rider? He's like, Rider. All right, so it's Rider. No, it's Rider. Ridour. Yeah, it's Rider. All right. Thanks, guy.
But you could have just asked him to spell it for him.
I did in the example I just gave you. So, yeah, you are all still alive, though maybe questioning your decisions, possibly. Maybe. I'm not one to speak for you. That is going to be where we take a break.
Awesome. Thank you.
I was literally just about to ask, can we take a break?
Yeah.
We are ready.
Okay. So you have exploded the natural gas pocket. You have solved your problem, taking quite a bit of damage in the process, but you live. You live.
There goes my armor for the day.
That's only if you get hit.
I was hit.
No,
Oh,
that's not how that works.
with an attack hit. Okay.
With an attack, yes.
Okay.
Saving throws do not trigger your armor.
Oh, thank God.
Can I hellish rebuke with natural gas?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me damage.
I can't. I've already used it.
Okay.
I just wanted to know if I could.
Because it effectively hellish rebuked you.
Oh,
Just a
all
little
right.
bit, a little bit of a higher level hellish rebuke than maybe You were used to. Okay, yeah.
That probably would have
Gosh.
knocked me unconscious, honestly. Hold on, let me roll this.
Oh no, I mean the fire. You attacked it, and then it attacked you all back.
I didn't attack it. I was just a bystander. I didn't want to do it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying I would have helped
You weren't a bystander. You were a far stander.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh my
That
god.
was so bad.
Look, the explosion I hit us with was not this size.
I'm pretty sure the explosion anybody hit us with was not that size.
I hate you.
I'm not feeding into this. I'm not a part of this. All right. So where are you going from here? Back the way you came?
To get the body.
Perfect. You head back.
No, at this point we don't go get the body. Just fuck that.
Oh, yeah.
You head back and retrieve Ayura's body, and do you go back into the room that you were staying in, or are you headed back the way you were wanting to head originally?
Hey, can we take on this?
You mean
No,
sleep
we're
here?
good.
Up there or down here?
Up there where the woods are.
There's traps down there.
No, up here. Like up
Yeah, where the wards
through
are
the-
that keep us safe.
through the trap door.
Yeah.
Can we get up there? Wasn't it like a 10-foot drop?
Yeah, you could theoretically get up there.
What do you mean theoretically? I
Well,
can't jump that
there's-
high.
I mean, most people can't jump 10 feet, but with enough, where there's a will, there's a way.
Well, we
My
do
name is
have a
Will.
will.
God. Damn it. Spirit, what have you done? What are
He
you
said it
doing?
too!
What are you doing? Yeah, you're the one making puns back to back. This is too much power.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm
I
not
need
sorry.
help.
It's okay. It's
I
okay.
need so much help.
Me too.
It's true.
Fuck
She
D&D.
does.
This is now group therapy session.
Alright, let's do it.
No.
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 No, I was alright with it.
All right. So, are you guys taking a long rest at the where the wards are?
Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I vote we do.
All right. Sure. So, easy enough. There's not really any reason to roll encounter dice or anything. So, you finish a long rest.
Huzzah! I've got my healing words back and shit.
As a note, I would like to read the note that's at the bottom of the box.
Okay, sure. You take out the note and you
I know
start.
I'm not doing it stealthily. I'm just literally reading it.
You just watch it. You're like, okay, whatever.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you open it up and you start to read through it, and you're like, wait,
It's a Thieves' Cant, isn't it?
no.
Oh, okay.
You've seen Thieves' Cant. Thieves' Cant. Thieves' Cant is, if it was in Thieves' Cant, it would say something like, I borrowed a bucket of barrels today and thought about almonds for 6 years. No, this is absolutely unreadable. It's gibberish.
It's a cipher.
It appears to be a cipher.
Is there a word written on the back?
No.
On the front?
Hold on. There is a picture drawn on the back, though.
Oh.
It is of a... How do I describe this? Because I didn't draw it, so... It is of a tree amongst many flowers.
Hey, you.
Yeah?
Does this picture look familiar to you? To that memory you saw?
Does it?
Not particularly, no.
Not particularly, no.
Never mind.
Still odd to have that, considering the symbolism.
Well, I think it's the key to the cipher. That's on, and like, Rel holds it up to these orders.
Well, you better decipher
Orders?
it before we bring her back.
Yeah. Do you have the cipher actually typed up?
No. This will involve some intelligence checks and stuff.
Oh.
I've learned my lesson. I have learned my lesson.
Oh.
If you
Sorry.
want...
If you want, I can make a cipher for you.
I loved those. Those were so much fun.
Sure, you can start working on it right now, and by next session, maybe you'll crack it.
If you want, I can make a copy in a book for you and try and get the picture exactly like it is. That way you have a copy whenever she comes to.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. I'm gonna start copying down with the cipher, the instructions, word by word. And then I'm gonna do the picture.
Okay. This is pretty easy. I'm not even gonna make you roll for this. It's gonna take you the better part of an hour to get the picture just right.
That's fine. I mean, all I'm doing is sitting here. So.
Okay. That's fine.
So you want me to make an intelligence check?
Yeah, you can start working on it now. If you'd like, trying to figure out like what the clues are to the cipher and what you can do to figure it out.
Yeah. What do I roll?
Intelligence.
Oh, straight intelligence. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Jacques, can I have guidance?
Yeah, sure. What do you needing help? Oh, what the fuck? My guidance is to put this down.
All right. Oh, fuck.
Okay. 17. So
20.
20, perfect. That is the DC to get the first clue. So, looking at this, the flowers in the image are spaced very particularly. They are all exactly the same distance apart. Even stranger, the tree itself, you also notice that given this pattern, the tree itself is exactly the same distance away from any individual flower.
How many flowers are there?
Good question. 17. Start counting them. 17 flowers, one tree. Every flower is equidistant, and the tree is equidistant from any individual flower.
So, like, okay, so are the trees? Sorry, is the tree like when you say it's equidistant from any of the flowers? Do you mean all the flowers, or just like if the tree was a flower, it would be like the same distance away from like any flower that any of the other flowers are?
No, that part no. The tree is slightly longer away from any of the flowers than each flower is to the others. If that makes sense. So, like, let's just say the distance between you pick any two random flowers, every single one of them, the distance between them is always 2 inches. And then the tree, the distance between the tree and any given flower is always 3 inches.
Okay, but all the flowers aren't 3 inches away from the tree.
Yes, they are. Any flower is always 3 inches away from the tree.
Oh. So they're in like a circle?
Not quite. It's hard to explain. This is an old riddle. Anyways, so that's your first clue. And Rel, you can start working on that, and you guys will have a private copy of that thanks to writing it down and stuff.
Yep.
So
That wasn't too hard. Especially when you got the image right in front of you. And a painter's kit and stuff.
Okay. So finish your rest. What are you guys doing?
Healing. 1 second.
Okay. Oh my god.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay. You say so. Got my bardic inspiration, my health. Gotta do Yin's health. 52.
I wish I was better at pictures in my head.
That one's a hard one.
Well, it's not even that. It's like I have this thing where it's very difficult for me to create pictures in my head. I have to use like
Oops.
things that I've seen in the past, and even then, when I reconstruct them, they're all just outlines.
Yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't be a perfect circle if all flowers are
Right.
3 inches away from the tree because the tree's not.
Exactly.
All right.
I don't know
get
how to
it.
depict this.
The tree's
I
not
can't
what?
draw it.
Cause when you look at a tree, it's not a necessarily a perfect shape. So for the flowers to always be 3 inches away from the tree, they would have to be spread out a little more.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on what the tree looks like, it can be, like triangle or
An oval
yeah.
or
Well,
square.
the shitty part about that is that none of the flowers are more than 2 inches away from any other flower. But they are all at least 3 inches away from the tree.
Yeah.
Or they are all exactly 3 inches away from the tree, rather.
Like a polygon.
Well, okay. Here's a question. Actually, this would help a lot.
Mhm.
Is it the trunk of the tree that they're no more than 3 inches away from, or is it like the
you
entire
are
picture of this tree?
you are viewing the tree from the top down.
Oh, okay, that
Mhm.
helps.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay, that helps tremendously. Got it.
Gotcha.
All right. It's like a bird's eye view.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. And
Okay. That's
so
not
then
what I
it's just we literally can't see any of the bark, right?
Right.
Okay. Perfect. Got it. I understand now.
Cool.
And you can work off that later if you want.
Does it make a face?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
I like where your head's at, though. Anyways, so your long rest is finished. And Zhao picks up Ayura and he's, all right, where are we going now? Back to camp? Back to camp.
Back to the hole.
Fuck.
Poor Zhao.
I love Xiao. Oh. 9. Half of hit dice. Half of 7 is 3, right? Yeah. Oops.
Technically, yes.
D&D rules it is. Ghost Rebuke. Spell slots! Oh, I also need to prepare Xiao's shit. Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, we can do that while we're walking.
It is fucking sweaty in here.
It is. It's pretty miserable.
Oh,
I feel you.
I'm in my bra and underwear right now.
Alright, that was TMI.
That's-
I'm in my skeleton right now. I've removed my flesh.
Oh.
Soon I will become AI.
Can we just
Alright.
call you adult bones?
No, the broken and shattered bones.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I don't think anybody
Just like-
actually got that reference.
just like
We
my
can't-
spirit.
We can't just say Hefina.
Hmm?
What?
What?
It's like Hefe, but
Oh my
Hefe.
god. Fucking Heffy.
Poor Hefe.
That's what I was referencing.
Hefe.
Hefe.
Oh, okay.
It's another word for Jeff, or close to Jeff's spelling. But Hefe.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
yeah, but there was already a Hefe.
There was already a Hefe.
Uh-huh.
Baby bounce. Yeah, what does y'all want? Oh, right, y'all have to create food and water.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you can create
So,
food and water for us if you want.
I imagine Zhao would totally do that when we wake up.
Sure. And create some food and water. It is
Since your
bland.
cooking is trash.
You're free to
40?
try to cook if you want.
Nah,
Wow, that's a
Okay.
lot.
I don't have anything to cook. Oh no, I guess she had some food.
Well, we still got rations. I mean,
What Zhao ends up creating is essentially like not even military rations. It's like what military rations would be if they were like old astronaut food. It's basically bland tofu.
or kind of like the eggs I was served by Elias.
No, this is tasteless. It's like there's texture and no taste.
It's okay, boys and girls. We have prestidigitation.
This
Yeah.
is true.
We can flavor things!
You can.
Oh!
Okay, what kind of flavors do you want? I've got it too.
Yes! Oh.
God, we need prestidigitation in real life, please.
Right?
I would just drink water all the time and flavor it like it was wine.
God, that'd be so good.
Right.
Oh my god.
What are you drinking? Oh, this is a really dark but mellow red. That's just water, but it tastes like a dark mellow red.
Let's do grape. I don't think you've had grapes before, Yin.
Yeah, Yin makes a dragon noise.
Dragon noise.
Sorry, it's like
I
like the
imagine this is
noises.
how wizards eat.
I would imagine so. Maybe that's why all the wizards are. You know what? You could get fit as fuck as a wizard. Like if you
Yeah.
don't care about taste and food. Shit, if I didn't care about tastes and food, I probably wouldn't eat a whole lot of trash.
Yeah.
Keto's really hard to stick to. Anyway, so you guys, Zhao creates some food and water for you. You drink, eat, and be merry. For tomorrow you will die. With
Sweet.
delicious flavored food and water. So. Prestidigitation. Little did you know you were carrying around little Mio flavor packets the whole time.
Well, now we know, and we will use it to our advantage.
I have one right here. It's strawberry watermelon.
That, and we could make any
I
smell
actually have
good.
those. There's strawberry watermelon, strawberry banana, and then
They're
pineapple coconut.
delicious. Oh, the pineapple coconut's so good.
It's the closest thing I can have to pina colada without getting drunk off my ass.
Listen, I haven't had a drink in like a long time. Yeah. Anyway,
We can also
So, how
chill
are you
and warm
guys-
food.
yeah, you can chill and warm food. You can't boil anything with it, but you can chill and warm it. You can do the equivalent of like reheating your tea.
Like a microwave.
Yeah, like a little microwave. But yeah, so you begin back down the hole.
Prestidigitation's such a cool fucking spell. God damn.
Yeah, it's like the coolest spell in the game. Like if you gave me the choice of any spell or any cantrip in the game, I would choose prestidigitation every time.
Oh yeah.
If you gave me the choice of any spell though, it'd probably be Wish or True Polymorph, just because. Cool. What are you? I'm a dragon. Do you have a problem with that?
I would take clone.
The problem
Of
with
course you would take clone.
Actually,
Mhm.
no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't enjoy
Just go Wish.
fucking chopping off an inch of cubic flesh every time.
No, not that.
Cubic inch of
Ah.
flesh is actually a pretty significant portion of your body.
I think it can be any matter, couldn't it, from your body?
It has to be a cubic inch of flesh, I'm pretty
Yep.
sure.
Yep.
It's so in Harry Potter when the dude chops off his hand, That's a little bit more than a cubic inch, but that's a similar thing to clone. Like, you would have to cut a significant chunk out of your arm or something. It would be gross.
You need a lot of restoration spells or regenerative spells.
Yeah,
Let
but
me
if
put
all
it that
you
way.
have is clone.
That's true. Let me put it this way: the shit that they removed off of my arm was barely even like half of a cubic inch, if that.
I don't want to know what that looked like.
It was pretty rough, pretty awful. Whoa. All right, so
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
yeah, no, but you can wish, and wish doesn't need components, and you can duplicate clone. So
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Per raw anyway. Wish needs components in our games because we're not going down that road. So
I just wanted to teleport without the components.
no. You travel back down this for an hour.
Avoiding the traps that I marked.
Avoiding the traps that you've marked. So, and then you do arrive back in that large circular room with the 5 different paths.
I'd be drawing this. Which path is it taking if I overlay it with the map? Does it look like?
Make a survival check.
Can I help? Oh wait, I don't know proficiency. Never mind.
I don't think any of us do.
Hang on, Dejao.
Nope.
No.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Oof.
Okay. Great. Yeah, you really don't know which direction you're at, but you overlay it and it could be going south.
And we're still going down, right?
No, the slope downwards did eventually stop. You went down for a little while, and now it's kind of leveled out.
Okay. I'm not sure which way to go. Would you guys like to take a look at my map?
Sure.
Maybe figure out if anything is connecting or we're just gonna pop up in a random spot?
Sure. I've looked at tons of maps before.
I do too.
I've looked at so many maps. Look, people tell me I'm the best at maps.
I wouldn't go that far.
I know, but that was the tone that Rel was carrying. I was like, all right. She is
Look,
the
all I
cartographer.
said.
I've
All I
done
said-
research on maps, so I know everything about them.
All I've said is that she's looked at maps, not that she was good at reading them.
This is fair. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can roll me a survival check if you'd like. You think about the way you've came, and it could be east. We could need to go east.
Yeah, no, we're totally going east.
Are you guys having issues with maps again?
Yes,
No,
I
we're
think
going
we
east.
should go south. She thinks we should go east.
No, we're going east.
I think we're going south. But I could be wrong.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. I don't even know if you are or not. I just felt like saying that.
When have I ever been wrong?
Quite a few times.
Name one.
I don't know, you threw me into a pit?
That doesn't make me wrong. Just makes me an evil bitch. Which I have said that I am.
That is fair.
God.
Just don't be surprised if you come back as a ghost and then realize that we're not bringing you back.
I mean, I'm surprised you guys haven't killed me already.
You haven't tried to threaten my life.
For what it's worth, I've been trying.
Did I?
No,
The DM says.
no voice in the sky.
Okay.
Do you want me to try and figure it out?
Sure, you can
Yes,
try.
yes, please. I don't know where we're going.
It's alright!
Well, Amalia, you look at the map and you're like, "You're both idiots. God damn it, we need to go north."
But that's back way we came, I think.
That's
Good
what
news,
you would
guys. We
think.
gotta go west.
God damn it, Zhao, help.
Here we go.
If he thinks anything other than west, we gotta go west.
I kind of just jowl roll.
Yeah, Zhao's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with all of you?" Maps.
What
The
even
fated
are
enemy.
they?
Magnets, how do those work?
Fuck it, let's just pick a path and go.
Zhao's just
What
like,
is-
"I mean, we could take the west path."
Fuck.
Well, now let's just go down. Let's just dig a hole right here.
Fuck, I'm not into that.
What? No, that's not. You know what?
I think let's use perfume.
This campaign is over. You guys get lost in the tunnels below, never to return.
Voice in the sky, where should we go?
I say we pick a path and
Like-
go. I'll map it as we
Lewdness,
go.
look at the map.
Roll a charisma check.
Oh, now I roll well.
All right. Lemodius.
I'm not sure why you're calling upon me, but you may need to go that direction.
And you kind of feel your head twitch a certain way, just a little bit, towards one of the paths.
If you're trying to get back to camp.
Okay, thank you.
Are you all right? Have you taken any blows to the head?
I might
Yes.
have. I think we've been defeated by a map.
Oh,
But don't worry, we killed the fallen king.
there's no response.
He's not talking to me anymore.
I can't believe that just worked.
I just start like. I just start like slowly walking towards that path with my head down.
Okay. God.
Oh, this is really to win. Oh.
We defeated the fallen king, and then we promptly got murdered by a map.
Okay. All right.
Hey, it's happened before. At some point in time, it's happened before.
Somebody somewhere has been defeated by maps. We know.
The important part is not to lose your sense of direction. Oh.
That's what just happened.
Well,
The
we
funny part is, sorry, continue.
well, we technically didn't lose our sense of direction. We just didn't know which way to go forward. We could have gone backwards again.
The
We
funny
could
part
have.
is I'm actually really good at reading maps in real life.
Yeah, but Rel's not actually you.
No.
Oh,
That's
good
depressing.
times.
We had to get a fucking. Oh my god.
A fucking deity or demi-deity or something to
To
assist
get a
you.
deity to read the map, and he's just like, I don't deal with maps. Put this way.
I don't even think he needed the map per se.
He probably didn't.
Oh, my brain. Okay. All right. So, do y'all follow Amalia then?
Yeah.
So we're going back to camp instead of exploring the other patches. Got it.
Or we could just like write on the tunnel, like this is where we need to go, so that we
Oh,
don't end
yeah.
up in this situation.
Okay.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's label this.
I label it on my map.
Okay, all right, but since now we know which way leads to town, well, we do have a dead body with us.
We can still carry that dead
She's
body.
got 10 days. She's got 9 days. Actually,
So-
she's got really all of infinity as long as
And-
I'm alive, but
So, riches exploration?
Yep.
yeah.
And plus, it's not like her body is gonna get any worse.
We just carry this dead body with us before we go
Jesus.
explore the rest of this game.
D&D.
Oh.
The worst is she's cooped up for a little while in camp.
I have a
I
fucking headache.
I'm sorry.
My goodness gracious.
At least she thought of it.
DM, help us with this map. It's a map.
We all suck.
And you're the one that's making the map.
The hell? What is going on right now?
Okay.
Alright. Alright.
Okay.
I love how there was a nat 1 in every one of those except for fucking Zhao's, who had a nat 20 on his advantage.
This is the end for all of us. All right. So, as you begin to cross the
Oh, are we
line,
actually going back to town?
I thought that's what you guys said.
No, we were marking
Exploring.
the path so that we know which way to go to get back to town.
Okay, you need to mark the path. So, as you begin to cross this huge open expanse in the center, you find yourself suddenly boom, slam right into something. And you stop and you look, and there's nothing there.
Kind of fuckery.
That
Put
kind of
my hand in front of me.
Oh, that reminds me of running into that damn Drake.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
It's not squishy, is it?
Well, you stop and you kind of look back and you reach forward, and there's definitely something there. And you like squeeze it a little bit. It's a little squishy. It feels hard and scaly.
Oh god, we need to back up now.
I think it's
And-
too late for that.
Daylight!
And as you begin backing up, a creature slowly comes into view as each of its scales click like Mystique from the X-Men movies back into
Whoa.
place. And it fades into view, almost seemingly out of nothing itself. A long, serpentine creature. Its head like a giant alligator mixed with some kind of fish.
This motherfucker just watched us struggle with a map. I want to put this into perspective right now, alright? We sat there and struggled with a map for 10 minutes and it just stood there.
Right there.
Maybe it was sleeping, and maybe you running into it is what woke it up.
That's
Uh,
also a possibility.
A creature that seems serpentine-esque, many legs along its lengthy form, two horns spiraling out of its alligator or even kind of snake-like head, and two short arms ending in claws that are almost as wide as your torso. It rears backwards, and you watch, Rel, you especially, as arc lightning arcs between its fangs, these huge teeth, and two glowing white eyes stare down at you.
Daddy?
Okay, I'm gonna switch the map here.
Was this thing here when we came down here the first time?
Huh?
It may have been.
What do you mean the first time? What?
We first
came
came
down
down
here,
here,
Oh,
remember?
right.
And
right,
did a
okay.
huge ass explosion as well.
I want to try something. I didn't think about this, but I think I can, like... I think I can do this.
Oh,
I hate these.
Yeah. And then I could potentially... Wait, hold on. I have a really cool idea.
What are you doing?
I'm trying something I've never tried before.
Do it.
So if I put this on the GM layer for now... Nope. Aw, that doesn't work. Okay. Fine. Put it back to the token layer, I guess. I'll try out some other weird shit later on this. Okay, cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and drop your tokens on the map here. Character. So who was going over to mark the wall?
I think we all were.
Okay, great. Okay, and you can draw if you have familiars or companions, you can drop them onto the map wherever.
Will do.
Rel, you're very tiny.
Oh god.
That's it.
Okay,
Oh.
and Jen. So it's
So was my bird.
something pretty large.
Oh god.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, that's
Can
not.
you make Shadow's token a little bit bigger, along with Ian's, because hers is tiny as well.
Yep, there you go.
There you go.
So, this creature unfurls around you, arc lightning. It looks down and goes,
That's pretty big.
food, and then lunges towards you. I need you to all to roll in it.
Nah, we don't do that here.
Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no.
I have
no.
bad news.
I
Yeah?
wonder what its reach is.
A lot.
I have bad news.
What?
I don't have a non-lightning damaging spell.
They only ignore resistance, don't they?
I only ignore resistance, not immunity.
And I'm pretty sure you know what these are.
I don't actually.
Oh, okay.
These are
Okay.
extremely
Good,
hyper
good.
rare, I believe.
They're fairly rare.
They're on critical roll. They fought one, right?
They did fight one on Critical Role once, yes.
And it's not pretty, from what I remember.
It's not pretty. You are correct.
Oh god.
They
I just-
are technically a monstrosity, but related to dragons, tangentially, so...
So I can't hit it, but it can technically hit me, can it?
You can hit it. You're 10 feet
Oh.
away.
I mean, I'd need a
Yeah,
glaive,
just,
but
just
yeah.
just from looking at it, this thing's reach is fairly wide.
Alright.
How
Yeah. I don't know.
Probably for, like, it
Pretty-
could probably hit you right now.
Pretty wide. It could probably hit you right now.
It probably hit everything. Honestly, let's hope it
it-
doesn't have a breath attack, guys.
It might have a breath attack.
Oh no!
So we're missing somebody on the turn order.
We're
Yeah,
missing
I'm really
Zhao
sorry.
and Rel.
Yeah, it's me and
Yeah.
and then
It's alright, guys. I
Zhao.
rolled a 9. Some of us have a chance to get the fuck out.
He rolled a 9. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh,
Oof.
well, bye, Zhao.
Oof.
I mean, the healer going last isn't a terrible thing.
Wait, why can't I sort this? Weird, my tool is broken. That's fine, I'll sort it like that. Alright, so, and top of the round, as this thing lunges towards all of you, arc lightning just pouring out of its mouth right now. Amalia, you have the first turn.
Where? Oh, there she is.
So I don't want to move more than 10 feet away at any given point. I assume. I don't know.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna go over here.
Okay,
I'm gonna put my Hexblade's curse on it.
sure.
Wait a minute. No! I fucked it!
Wait, what?
I'm gonna pull out my glaive because I am the dumb.
Why did you fuck it?
Because I'm 10 feet away!
Oh,
You can
okay.
you can move like from where you were, like it's the same movement.
Did I?
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Move
so
five
if you
I didn't know it was. Okay.
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And you curse it with Hexblade's Curse, and you see the phoenix feathers just. All right.
You're gonna pull my greatsword. I'm gonna cry.
Crit the fuck out of it.
So 25 is gonna hit. However, an 8 does not.
I said something. I'm sorry.
So you slam. Or
You didn't say
said
what
greatsword,
crit.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you slam the greatsword into the hide of this Bahir, and it. Well, now you know what it's called. Into this creature, and it just slides off before you pull back, and you try to get up underneath one of the scales, and you manage to get a pretty solid chunk in. 15 points of damage, and I don't believe it is resistant. It is not. Perfect. So your blade seems to deal, the damage that you would expect.
Right.
All right, and that's your bonus action, and movement. So I think that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Yin.
I need to refresh.
Yeah, Yin is going to disengage and immediately run back this way.
Fucking zoop zoop. All right.
Zoop zoop, bitch.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's the end of her turn. Rel.
Please hold. I am reloading roll 20.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to cast fucking what's it called? Mirror image. Where is my token? Where's my character sheet? Hello. There it is.
Still loading.
Grab Zhao's. Grab
Does
mine.
it say in the spell?
Oh god, I've opened too many things at once. It's shitting the bed.
That's fine. That's fine. Let it go.
So I'm going to cast mirror image. Use my bonus action to
Okay.
move 10 feet
All right.
back this way.
Got it. So
Uh,
you jump backwards, and there's like a breeze that seems to just carry you backwards. Very, very Avatar.
So how far away is this from him? That's what, 50 feet? 5 feet? 50 feet.
Yep.
So how far away am I right now?
25.
Yeah, 25 feet. So going here would still put me within 25? Nope, I could go here. Right?
Yeah, you're still within 25.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay. 20, 20. Got it. Okay.
I love
And is
how
that
we
the end of your
don't
turn?
even know.
Yes.
How do
Perfect.
familiars work in combat?
The way I rule it is if they're on your shoulder, they can't necessarily like be hit by AoE and stuff, unless you also die. So like, for instance, if you have your Raven, or I'm sorry, your Phoenix on your shoulder, and you get one hit, well, your Phoenix also gets one hit. If you have your Phoenix on your shoulder and you get targeted with a breath weapon, your Phoenix doesn't have to make saving throws for it.
This is awkward.
Hmm.
Because it would have been on my shoulder, but if
That's
I had
fine.
bumped into it, it would have like kind of hopped up a bit because I suddenly stomped.
Oh, that's fine. You can have it on your. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a huge deal. All right, so Rel, that's the end of your turn. It is now this thing's turn, and it spins around. Its coils almost just grinding the ground underneath it as it raises up, and it surveys the situation for a second. Food. Reaches down, and it's going to snap up somebody. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All right. So.
Can I taunt it?
No, you don't have the ability to taunt it. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So it can't shoot that in this instance. Perfect. Cool. It's going to just slither forward just ever so slightly right here. It's going to get about right here, which, Amalia, you would get an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah.
If you choose to take that.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Fucking Zhao's like, hello?
Okay, so roll damage. One shot my
No.
boss. All right. 22 points of damage.
What about
Oh
the
yeah,
Goddamn.
hex?
because I crit on a night. No, it's a Hexblade's curse. It's
Yeah,
already
it's-
added
Okay. All right. So
I'm back.
yeah, it's gonna take the damage. Amalia crit it. Don't worry.
Oh, what?
I critted on an attack of opportunity.
God. And it's gonna attempt an attack against you, Rel.
No.
Sorry.
All right.
I rolled a dice for it.
All right. Roll 1d20.
Okay.
That's a 7. I think it's a 6 or lower. It misses or it hits.
You have 6 or lower. It hits. Yes.
Okay.
So
then yeah.
and it does. Hold on. Yeah, it absolutely like snaps one of your clones up, and whenever it notices that it can't manage to grab a hold of the clone, it actually flicks its tail out, and Amalia, you see this tail just straight for you, and it's going to make a constrict attack against.
I don't wanna.
So that's gonna hit.
Oh,
Amalia,
no.
I'm glad you're rested because you're gonna take 35 points of damage. And you are currently grappled by this creature. It wraps its tail around and squeezes, and you feel like whenever it squeezes, actually that's an enormous amount of damage. Okay, you don't suffer any kind of injury from this, but you're very much like in enormous pain right now.
So I'm grappled?
You are grappled.
Okay.
It is an
Just wanna
escape
make
DC of 16. You can use an action on your turn to escape from the grapple.
Okay.
So, and that is going to end the creature's turn. It slithers around, holds Amalia in its tail, and seems to stop focusing on Rel for the moment. You
You is going to bam back here.
Uh-huh.
Like a scared little girl, she is.
Did you disengage, or are you just taking it?
No, I teleported.
Oh, you teleported. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And now I am going to throw. Stupid alarm. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire out.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. It's big. It's not necessarily slow. It moves pretty quickly for how large this thing is.
I'm gonna
So
move
we
forward just a
will
little
make a dex save.
Cast Fairy Fire on it.
However, given that it's currently engaged in combat and is somewhat distracted with the fact that there are like 3 more Rels, it's just like hello. It does fail, so you guys have advantage on all attacks against it. Fairy Fire is going, and mark yourself concentrating.
Okay.
I'll put it as green for Fairy Fire.
Okay, concentrating is this. And then I'm just gonna move back here.
Okay.
And hit my turn. I'm good.
All right, perfect. The creature is going to go ahead and use a legendary action at the end of your turn. Don't worry, it's not actually a Paragon monster. And it is going to go ahead and cast a spell. It's going to use Lesser Magic, and you watch as it throws out both of its hands. A series of runes begin lighting up down its body, and I need Zhao. Zhao, make me a. I think this is a Wisdom save. Hold on, Wisdom saving throw. Oh yeah, that's absolutely a success. The creature targets Zhao, and Zhao begins to glow with this fading, like, blue-white magic. And then he looks, he goes, oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god, and now I'm glowing. No, fuck. Okay. Wait, it's gone. And the magic fades. Alright, Zhao's turn.
Cool. What is the range on this?
I don't know.
You're the one that got access to the scales, bro.
Yep. Cool. Jack can make it. Zhao's gonna go over here.
Mhm.
He's gonna cast Freedom of Movement on Amalia.
Oh, nice. Okay. He, like, reaches over and he's like, Amalia, grab my hand. Grabs your hand, and you suddenly just feel yourself. You feel like you could just slip right out of this grapple. Nothing can hold you back. Can't hold me down. All right.
So that is his action.
We're just gonna leave all those song references there.
And he doesn't really have a bonus action, so I guess that's his turn.
Okay. Perfect. So that is the end of Zhao's turn. Amalia, it's now your turn. You are free from the. Or no, wait, hold on.
She has to spend 5 feet of movement.
Yeah, she just has to spend 5 feet of movement. Okay, that's right.
That, and she has advantage on every single attack as she does on him.
Do I wanna? Nah, I wouldn't say she's angry yet. See, I'll use the 5 feet of movement to break out. Take a step closer. And swing again.
With this almost otherworldly feeling, you manage to just break out of this grapple. And as you hit the ground, the Behir, you see it like raise its head up like a meerkat for a second, and then turn around, spin its head 360 degrees, and look at you right as you just carve straight into its tail. Go ahead and roll damage on the 19.
What about the
That's
16?
Another 8. Nah.
16 does not hit.
Okay.
It's another 8 to 16 like it was the fucking last time.
I'm sorry.
The 16 doesn't hit, unfortunately, but that's okay because 14 points of damage. Definitely not looking rough, but you've started to deal some damage to it. It doesn't look unbeatable. Do you have anything else that you're doing?
No.
Okay. Yin.
Excuse me.
She is gonna move here.
Okay.
Hold on, let me measure that. Okay, yeah. She's gonna move there.
Gotcha. All right, that's the end of her turn then.
Yep.
At the end of her turn, the creature is going to use its other legendary action to cast Greater Magic, and you watch it begin to shimmer, and all of its scales start to flip back to their previous arrangement, and it almost looks kind of beautiful in a way before you realize the creature has vanished in a puff of silvery mist.
Fairy fire. Bitch.
So let me finish. Vanished in a puff of silvery mist, and it's disorienting for a second because you see it up against the wall.
Is it like climbing the wall?
No, it's now pressed up against the wall, and it's rearing its head back.
Oh god.
It cast Misty Step.
Oh.
Oh,
Rel.
so it wasn't actually vanishing.
No, it
And you said
disappeared for a second, and then
It's rearing its head back.
yeah, it's rearing its head
Seen
back.
this before.
Oh no.
And a creature of this size probably has a pretty good sized breath weapon. If it has one, you never know.
I'm scared.
Attack and then run. Damn.
I'm debating whether or not I should
Wait,
just
was
dash.
that a legendary action?
It was, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm dashing.
I'm dead, guys.
I'm good.
Oh boy.
Maybe you'll save. Who knows?
I don't think it
Oh,
matters
God.
if I say.
Um, oh, actually. What? Hang on. What's the range on this? Good night. What's the range on? Oh no, I'm not getting within that much. Nope. Sorry, you're on your own. I dashed and I'm GTFOing.
All right.
Chicken shit.
Is that the
Yeah.
end of your turn?
I have 38 health. Yes, it's my turn.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So
I'm gonna use a legendary action and slice my head off. Can't breath attack me if I'm dead.
Amalia, I do have good news for you.
I can save it.
It's a 5-foot line, isn't it?
It is a 5-foot line.
Oh god.
Oh, okay.
It is effectively a lightning bolt spell. It rears its head back and crashes to the ground with this arc of lightning just straight across the room. It's literally just like watching lightning, really. Except for Zhao just and yeah, Yin and Zhao both make dex saves.
Will
Oh.
do. 13.
Oh.
Can I keep it as a pet?
No.
Babies
13?
got some
Okay.
babies.
13, got it. Zhao,
15 on
15. 15 on Zhao. Those are both failures. I get to roll a lot of dice. All right. So, these are d10s. Okay.
Oh no.
All right. So we're just gonna roll. Gonna roll these two at a time here. Where's my other d10? There it is. All right. Cool. So. All right. Yeah. All right. And that's okay. That's yeah. Okay. And that would be okay.
Oh no, stop.
Okay. That's 1, 2. Oh no. Okay. All right.
No.
Yeah, that's 12d10s. Have fun.
Yep. 12d10s. So both Zhao and Yin are going to take 78 points of damage. This is lightning damage, if that matters at all.
Zhao's unconscious.
So is
Zhao.
Jin.
Yep. And the creature hisses out at you. I do have good news. Its breath recharges at 6. So
How is that good news? The last thing rolled a 6 every time.
because most breath recharges are 5 or 6. All right, that is the end of this thing. Actually, it's going to move just a little bit here. It's just going to close in right here.
Come here, you bitch.
Yeah, it closes with you. It's like it leaves Zhao on the ground and is now like rearing its mouth up to bite down on you.
Okay.
Like, oh god, big boy.
Yeah. Yu's gonna move here, and as a bonus action, feed Yen a potion.
Mm-hmm.
And then Yen is, oof, wolf. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
It's an action to feed somebody a potion.
You said it was a bonus action.
No, it's an action. It's a bonus action to drink a potion. It is an action to feed somebody else a potion.
Okay.
Been that way since we started playing.
All right. Guess I do nothing else.
Okay.
Zhao.
All right. So Zhao, roll a death save. Success.
That was
Almost a natural 20. Amalia.
I've. What does this do?
Actually, at the end of Zhao's turn, it's going to go ahead and cast Greater Magic again.
Okay.
No.
Yep, and it does. It disappears. However, there is a faint outline around it, currently pink.
Currently pink.
It's still there. It's just you're going to have a little trouble seeing it. Effectively, what this does is going to negate the advantage from Fairy Fire. It casts invisibility on itself. All right, continue.
Doesn't Fairy Fire completely prevent them from going invisible?
Does it?
I'm not
I think
sure.
so.
I'll link it.
If so, that would be pretty cool. Can you link the spell for me?
Cast invisibility. Still
go.
sees everything.
Each
Or
of the
still sees
indication-
himself.
And the affected
Cannot
creature
benefit.
cannot benefit from being invisible. Yeah, it doesn't gain benefit. So it does disappear. It does become invisible. It's just like you know where it is automatically anyways because it's got this glowing outline around it. It's kind of weird though. It's like looking at a negative photo. It's really weird looking. Like, but it's there. You can see exactly where it is. It doesn't gain any benefit from being invisible.
OP.
All right, Amalia.
Do I want to test? No. I'm gonna cast Shadow of Moil
Ooh, okay.
on myself.
All right. You are considered heavily obscured. All attacks against you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on all attacks. And I believe anything that attacks you takes 2d8 necrotic damage.
Yeah, within 10 feet. How does spellcasting work again? If like, can I?
If you cast a spell, you can only cast a cantrip as a bonus action. Well, okay, so yeah. If you cast a spell as a bonus action, you can only cast a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
So,
Man.
English is hard.
All right. That'll be my turn then, because I think that's an action. That is also an action. All right.
Sure. Yin? Is Yin up? Yeah, Yin's alive. Okay, Yin, it's your turn.
Yep, Ian's gonna move here.
Perfect. Okay, end of Yin's turn. The creature is going to use another legendary action to cast Lesser Magic, and it is going to cast this on Rel. Make me a Wiz save,
No.
please.
No.
That's a please. Is that an order? Do I have to? Can I just say no?
Okay, Rel, make me a Wiz save.
Fuck.
Man, I hate this for you because you're actually just inside the range of this. Holy. Yeah, that's a failure. So Rel, you're like preparing. Oh, you're like preparing this big spell, and then you just feel all of a sudden very. Wait, what's your max HP? This matters. What's your current HP?
38.
Hold on. I didn't think about this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh. $33. Okay. The spell does not have any effect.
Okay.
Yeah, you start to feel really, really sluggish. You're not quite slowed by the slow spell, but you do feel very lethargic all of a sudden. And that is the end of its legendary action. Rel, it's now your turn.
Hooray, sleep.
Yeah.
So, I've seen it attack a couple times. What does its range look like? It is.
It looks like it's a solid at least 20 feet.
Alright.
At least. It is very serpent-like, so you're not sure if it can extend it beyond that.
That's 25. Okay. And then. Big oof.
Big oof.
Okay, question.
Uh-huh.
It says this ability that allows me to move when I cast a spell says that. Where is it? Is this it? So it says immediately before or after you cast a spell first level or higher, you can move it to 10 feet without provoking to opportunity attacks. So if I move 5 feet and cast the spell, can I continue to move 5 feet, like turn around?
I would say probably not, just because it does say you have to do it before or after. It doesn't say you can do it in between.
Okay. All right. In that case. Is that far enough? 5. So, okay. That's 35. All right, and then I'm going to cast. This is probably a terrible idea, but I literally have nothing else I can do.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna start to cast haste, move 10 feet.
Okay.
That should put me in range. Oh, no, I need to be down here. And I'm going to haste. I'm a fucking genius. I'm gonna haste Amalia and myself.
All right. Cool. You are both hasted.
That doubles my movement, which means I can now get 30 feet away.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. All right, and you are fucking out of there. You got there and you're like, aha, and then you're gone, and now it's the Behir's turn, and the Behir reels down on you, Amalia, with all of its might, and it's gonna go ahead and make a bite attack.
Keep in mind, you have additional AC because of haste.
Yeah, you have a +2 AC. So
And disadvantage on the attack.
Amalia, with that +2 AC, what is your AC?
I
Amalia.
think she's dead.
Oh, no.
Spirit.
Sorry, I forgot I muted my mic.
Oh, good
17.
job.
She.
With the 2 AC?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna shield?
Yeah.
Okay. The creature bites down, and its jaws actually clamp around the shield, and for a moment you're almost like maybe it's gonna just swallow me whole. However, it doesn't seem to manage to get the jaws all the way around, and the attack is deflected as this orange and black and swirling colors ward of arcane energy just appears around you in a dome.
I wasn't sure and I wanted to be safe.
It rolled a 17, so I was like, oh no. And then it's
That
going
was
to...
disadvantage?
Even with disadvantage?
That was just... Yeah, that was with disadvantage.
Jesus.
It rolled a 17 and an 18.
Jesus.
It's got +10 to hit.
So it saved my ass, alright.
It's also gonna make a constrict attack against you. And it has disadvantage because of Shadow of Moil. Let me mark you with something quick.
And
There
I
we go.
do still have shield.
And you do still have shield. Because of the disadvantage and the shield, it misses again. The shield
Oh my God.
barely manages to block this attack.
It was a 21, wasn't it?
It was a 21. Interesting.
Jesus.
Yeah, +10 to hit is scary. The creature slings back and forth. He seems
And it
more than
takes
pissed
2
off.
hits from Shadow of Moil, doesn't it?
I believe so. So roll me 48.
Does it specify? Suspends whenever a creature within hits you with an attack.
Oh, okay. So it didn't actually hit you at all. So
That's alright, I
The-
didn't want it to anyways.
the good news is you're not dead.
Yeah, that's a little bit better than
Not being
know.
dead.
Wait,
hey,
no.
Wait.
you, it's your turn.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Yu's gonna move back here. She's gonna pull
Mhm.
out her crossbow, and she is gonna take aim at the fucker.
From that far away?
Uh-huh.
What's your crossbow range?
It's 80 over 320.
Okay. It'll be a straight roll then.
Okay, I'll go back to where I was then.
Yeah, if you're within 80 feet, it'll get the advantage from fairy fire.
Wait, a hand crossbow is 80 range?
She uses a light crossbow.
Oh, okay.
I think it was right here. Not sure. I don't remember.
That's fine.
Nope, wrong button.
It's 80.
That's within 80. Yep. So you are just within the range of your
Because
Of your
it's
bow.
here.
She going to do it? 18.
18 hits, just barely. Okay,
Nice.
you get snack attack. Hold on.
Snack attack?
And then she is definitely moving back here.
11 points of damage, and then
And-
you're zippity zoop zopping.
Yep.
Okay, that's the end of your turn, and
Don't mind her. She's on my shoulders. I just kept her there as a placeholder, so I know where
Sure.
I need to go.
Zhao. Make me a death save.
Hey!
What the fuck?
Good job.
I was
Zhao
like
opens his
crossing
eyes.
my fucking fingers.
I was too secretly. Zhao like opens his eyes and he just looks around and goes, "I'm not fucking dying down here. God damn it!" And he just gets back up.
Man, fuck this shit. Well,
Alright, he gets to
I
take
guess-
his turn.
He does. He gets to take his turn. Zhao, you have 1 HP. What are you doing?
Well, he's gonna do this really neat thing called Channel Divinity. So, He's going to channel divinity. That's 35 health. What is half of 59?
That would be 27.
30 minus 1?
29.
Half of
Right.
what? Half of
Wouldn't it?
54?
59?
Oh, 59.
59.
Oh, yeah. It'd be 29.
Yeah. So he's gonna give himself 27
8.
HP.
28?
Yeah, 28. Yeah, no, you're right.
Good
Give himself
job. You
28
tried to
HP.
minus 2.
Anyways, so there you go.
And that will put him at 29, and then he's gonna give the rest to Amalia, which is 35 minus 28.
Which is 7.
Yeah, 7 HP to Amalia.
Okay.
Um,
Looking a little bit healthier here.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Yeah.
and
I
then
can
he's
have-
going to bonus action Shield of Faith himself.
Okay, sure.
Oh, no.
So
it's
he
not
has
my
a
turn yet.
+2 to his AC.
Yes.
Got it.
That is
Like
temporary.
blue shimmering energy around him, and Amalia, it's now your turn.
Okay, so shield falls off.
Fucking
Terrifying.
rip into him.
That's 2 actions?
You get 3
But
attacks.
only-
You get 3
yeah, 3
attacks, all
attacks, 2
advantage.
actions, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 2 actions. The second one cannot be used to cast a spell, but you could cast a spell with the first one and then make 1 attack or something like that.
No, that's fine, because my spell's gonna be Hex.
Okay,
as
that's a bonus action.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
It's also hexed.
I
Mark
don't,
it
I
as-
don't even. Honestly, you can just pick one. I don't know. Maybe strength? No. Yeah, I'm gonna go with strength. I don't know.
Okay, disadvantage on strength checks. That reduces the grapple DC by 5. So the grapple DC of its constrict attack goes from 16 to 11.
Sweet.
Oh, shit!
Hello?
Gotta love
Hello?
advantage, baby.
Hello? Roll damage, all 3 hit.
Oh my god.
Is this the part where we one-shot the boss? What?
All right, and that's what.
You
roll
might-
Hex
hold on.
4 times.
Hex 3 times.
Hex 3 times.
4 because of crit.
Oh no,
Yeah.
6. 6.
Oh my god. Wait,
Oh
no.
shit.
Wait, why
Wait,
6?
hold on.
4. It'd be 4.
1,
Okay,
2
yeah.
for the crit, and then 1, 2. Okay, so that's
Right.
46 because apparently I changed it.
Yep.
Oh.
15 points of damage. So that is 15 plus 7 plus 13 plus 12 plus 15. That is 62 points of damage in a single turn. Damn. All right. And the creature reels back and as you just feel this kind of fury burning within you, and you literally leap up and just stab your greatsword into its chest, and then just tug downwards, and you rip open a huge hole right in the middle of its chest.
Oh yeah.
As you do so, there's like lightning that's spilling out around it.
I want to keep it as a pet.
Too late now.
It roars, and realizing that its invisibility is not doing its much good, is going to use its other legendary action to cast a spell here. Dude, it's so fucked. Yeah, Zhao and Amalia make me wisdom saves.
Shit. Oh.
Okay.
That's not as bad as I thought I was gonna roll.
All right. Hello.
Joe.
Sure.
Hello?
Oh,
He
What'd
did.
you say?
my head hurts.
2015, 2015. So
That was a good year.
Sure.
yeah. Anyways, that was the year before it all started to come on down. So yeah, you both succeed. There is no effect as it, like, the runes on its body glow again, and you're temporarily just kind of mesmerized by them for a second, but then you shake it off.
Shake. Shake.
Oh my gosh.
No, please
No.
help me.
No, you're done now. Yin.
Help me.
No one can help you now.
Yin is gonna go all the way over here. She's gonna dash, do so.
Oh, by the way, the creature is bloodied.
I would hope so.
That's it.
I kind of ripped a giant hole in its chest. If it wasn't bloodied, I'd be concerned.
Right. All right, Yin, what are you doing?
I just said. She's done.
Okay, thank
She
you.
moved.
Rel.
I guess I'm gonna fire my crossbow at it.
Do it.
I'm firing my crossbow.
Actually, you know what?
I did know what once, but then I
Can I make a called shot?
It depends on what you're trying, but yeah, go ahead.
I want to hit that that giant gaping hole Amalia just made.
Sure, go ahead and roll an attack with disadvantage.
So straight roll, because it has very
Yes.
All right, cool. So bolt, 22.
22. Perfect. You manage to strike the creature, and because of this, you actually get to deal damage. Go ahead and roll.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll damage. I'll pump it down to resistance if you're hitting the inside of the fucking creature, and then you ignore resistance. So 12 points of lightning damage, pretty good. It's starting to look really rough, and you can see it like moving its head back and forth. Almost looks like it's looking for a place to flee. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna move up here.
Okay. Let's see. It's okay. Perfect. That's the end of your turn. The creature is going to attempt to flee, but not before he tries one last thing. That's a 4. All right. He's going to bite down on Amalia, and he's going to attempt to constrict Zhao. So bite at Amalia.
Do I wanna?
You can if you want to. It's up to you.
I would
It's up to you.
rather be safe.
Still got disadvantage on your attack.
I know.
I know, but I would rather be safe since I haven't been
Yeah.
using a lot of my Aether Stones anyways.
Okay, shield it is.
Ah. Is it 22?
Are you casting shield?
Yeah.
You flick up the orange and black arcane ward yet again, and right as you do so, its jaw snaps shut, and the shield is almost destroyed in the process. It
Another
does protect
21?
you. No.
Oh, thank God.
So from there, it's also going to try to constrict Zhao. What's Zhao's AC with Shield of Faith?
21.
Oh, that misses. Shield of Faith OP.
Yeah.
Zhao raises his shield up and with the magical infusion blocks it. So there you go. Yeah, this thing's fucked. It's gonna try to run. It realizes now that it's a little outclassed, and it's going to attempt to flee. Zhao and Amalia and Yin could all get an attack of opportunity.
Sure thing. With advantage.
Oh, wait, no, you only get one, right?
Yeah, you only get one. So we'll take the first one.
Because haste?
No, but that's only on your turn. You're not taking an action
Okay.
here, you're taking a reaction.
Right, okay.
18 hits though, so you can roll damage on that, and then 13 does miss, and 14 does miss, so only Amalia's hits. 15 points of damage, however. Amalia, how do you want to do this?
As it's trying to run away, I just want to try and, like, jump onto it and dig my greatsword in as far as I can.
Are you gonna God of War this?
Maybe.
Okay, so it's trying to run away. It slithers away quickly. Its feet carrying it the distance, and you manage to just grab onto its tail, and you're now following it, and you slam the greatsword into it, hop up on the creature, take your greatsword out, and use the greatsword to jam it in the spine and climb up the creature. It gets pretty far into this tunnel, about 100 feet into this tunnel here, squeezing, kind of like you can see it constricting, trying to get into the tunnel easier in terms of like width. And you finally manage to get to the base of its head, and its arm tries to like reach back and grab you, but it's too short, like little T-Rex arms. And you take your greatsword and you just right at the top of its spine, which it is a vertebrate, and soon after it stops moving.
Aww.
You have slain the ruined Behir.
So, I feel like after doing that, I would try and jump off of it. Would I have to take fall damage?
You'd have to take a single d6. All right, you take 1 point of damage.
I would totally do that for the aesthetic value.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I think this part of the yep. Sure enough. Wow. That's been missing this whole time.
It's okay. We
What?
knew it was there. Not like
had
I
it
was
on the
looking
GM
about
later.
the map anyway.
I used all of my spell slots, Aether Stones. Worth it.
And you have slain the Bahir, and Zhao just goes, "Fuck this stupid fucking cave."
Please
I
tell
thought
me
that was fun.
it's not the tunnel that we have to go down.
No, I will mark these.
Okay.
So your tunnel is the
This one?
triangle. Yep. Whoops, I'm drawing on the GM layer again.
Good job.
Okay,
Oh,
hit
shit.
points equal to your warlock plus your charisma, so that's 10 health.
Can we figure out what this creature is? Anybody have any ideas?
You can make me a nature check. Anybody
It's
that
an
would like to?
electric lizard. Well, it was an electric lizard.
It was.
It was once long ago.
18.
Okay. 18. You've heard of creatures that exist like this. They're kind of adjacent to maybe dragons or the like. They are a passively magic creature, called a Bahir. They're effectively some kind of cross between a giant lizard and maybe an air elemental or something.
Mm-hmm.
But they basically do not age. Well, they do age, but not really in the sense that we think of whenever we think of aging. And you know that they are not necessarily an actual natural existence. They're not.
So experimented on.
Yeah,
Man-made.
they don't have a natural origin, but they have become natural in this process.
Like owlbears.
Similar to owlbears, yeah. They're actually the same classification, monstrosity.
Do I know if what they have on them is valuable? Or good armor?
Just from observing the fight, there could potentially be some a very Monster Hunter-esque rewards here.
Who wants to stop and take a break and cut this thing up? Because that thing isn't a beer. It's
A Bahir.
beer?
a behir. Sorry.
It's a
Beer?
beer?
A behir.
I could use some beer
A
right now.
creature that was
Yes.
made but became naturally eventually.
Rel's hand shoots up. I want a sack.
That's nice, Rel.
What? It had lightning and stuff.
Oh! Yeah, okay.
As long as it's not damaged, sure.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Also,
We're adventuring with you, okay? Can't help it anymore.
I've
What's
corrupted you.
her!
What's
You-
wrong with
okay.
Rel? Oh.
Yeah, I get it. When does haste wear out?
Yeah, right about then. And you just stare for a second.
We both stare. It's just like, yeah.
Just
I'm gonna go ahead and mark. I guess I'll use your system here.
Mhm.
What are the other symbols that you put on here? What is that? A diamond and a circle,
Yee.
and then
Sure.
a pentagon and a X.
That's a hexagon.
Hexagon, whatever.
I can't even. I have to zoom out just to.
See your.
And this is the information that you get on Bahirs, and that's what a Bahir looks like.
Thing's creepy.
It is.
Creepy crawly.
Was it
Kinda pretty
actually
dope.
immune to lightning damage, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I did call that
Here's-
right then.
Yep, you did. Bahirs are immune to lightning damage. That's actually their only immunity or resistance. They have no other immunities or resistances, but they do so much damage, they're still very high CR. And this particular variant was a runed Behir, which allows them to cast spells. Normal Behirs don't cast spells, but some particularly dangerous specimens might. Oh, here's a better picture. Haha.
Yay, bigger picture.
It's like a centipede.
Yeah, it's like a centipede lizard snake dragon thing.
Well,
They're also very intelligent.
Compelled to kill the Drake or drive it off.
Mm-hmm.
they really hate.
They particularly don't get along with dragonkind.
So it couldn't sense the Fallen King?
It might have been sensing the Fallen King, but only if the Drake proves too powerful to fight does the Behir back down, seeking a new lair site a great distance away. It could be in the process of looking for a new lair or trying to find a way to the Fallen King. It might have avoided this area until the Fallen King was dead. Who knows?
That's fair.
Yeah, that and it couldn't probably really get to the Fallen King since he was sealed away in a coffin.
Well, yeah, but I still feel like... It just seems like it's able to sense it, so just, I don't know.
Yeah, it's able to sense the presence of drakes and dragons. But an important thing to note here is that the Fallen King may not have actually been a drake or a dragon.
That's fair.
Yeah. The Fallen King
Well, you said he was a
human.
gnome. For sure.
Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin. There we go.
Hobgoblin, sorry. Hobgoblin, yeah.
Yeah.
Was a humanoid. There we go.
Turned into a
So.
shadow drake type thing.
Right, so could just have been assuming a form, perhaps.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to. If you guys.
I wonder if it was scared of Zhao.
Dragonborn aren't quite. They don't actually fall into the category of dragons. They are like Behirs, a dragon adjacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amalia, I need the handy haversack. I'm gonna be putting parts in there.
Don't get it all over everything in there.
I'll press the digitation before I put it in there, so there's not blood everywhere.
Okay. I gently toss her the haversack.
I'm sure.
Oh.
The haversack explodes. All right.
I believe it.
Oh wait, we forgot there was bombs in here.
You would also with that nature.
Totally bombs in there.
No, I don't got any bombs in there.
Oh, what?
Eve has bombs. Eve has lots of bombs.
You would also with that nature check know that this was a particularly large specimen, and that is a what do you call it whenever you underplay something for ironic value? That's got a word. Anyways, that's an understatement. Normal Behir can be,
Not as big.
30 feet long, maybe.
So weird.
Can a beer's meat be eaten?
Behir.
Yeah, sorry.
With your nature check, I mean they're basically big lizards, so maybe.
Hey, maybe.
And for reference, this is about how. Whoops, that's not right. For reference, this is about how big they normally are.
That's tiny. Oh no, that was a rock. Oh. Well, we got lots of
big.
meat we could cut up and see if it's edible. What do you think, Amalia? It's pretty much a big lizard, but
Out of character, it'll be like eating rattlesnake.
I've never had rattlesnake.
neither have I.
It's not amazing.
You've had rattlesnake?
Yeah.
Texas eats rattlesnake.
It's okay. We have prestidigitation. It doesn't matter what it tastes like.
True. It's all texture. It's texture all the way down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if chefs are only hired in this world specifically to cook meals with like specific textures instead of flavors.
Because like even novice wizards can cast
prestidigitation, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
See, this is why Aram's a low magic world.
I want
all
to...
chefs just have prestidigitation.
So
That's actually your chef's tools. What do you want to do, Ben?
want to see, as he was running away, was he scraping the floor?
No,
Okay, just
the
making.
floor is not damaged.
Would his talons and teeth be worth getting as well?
They're very large. You could carry them around, but they weigh about 50 pounds each.
Oh shit.
Well, the claws in particular. He does have many small teeth. If you've ever seen the inside of a snake's mouth, it's a lot like that. Where it's just like
Oh, this thing.
not rows, but several like tiny curved backwards teeth. Tiny in relation to his claws. Here, they're still about 7 inches long.
Do I see any like glands for the electricity in the hole or
At
in
this
his
part,
mouth?
this part, go ahead and make me a survival or nature check. Your choice.
I don't think any of us are proficient in nature, are we?
No.
Maybe not.
Or survival?
Nope.
Guidance? Please? Chow?
Yeah, sure.
I'm probably going to need his help holding the mouth open anyway, or the wound.
Yep.
So,
Oh, that's right. Amalia's already done some of the carving for you.
yeah. Plus a. Oh, I
D4.
wanted. Oh, I should have. Should have Arctic inspiration myself too. That's fine, I guess.
I don't think you can.
Oh yeah, I can't.
Yeah, that's an ability you'll get later because you're going into Lore Bard. It's called Peerless Skill. That's fine though. You're looking around and you don't know where you would find the glands for this lightning, if there were glands.
Question.
Yeah.
Rel has done a bit of studying on dragons. Would I know?
I'll allow you to roll. Yeah, sure.
This is more particular check to make sure I can figure out where the glands are. To be honest.
Zhao, can I have guidance? Because I'm kind of knowledgeable.
My
about
guidance is
dragons.
we need to go the fuck home, but yeah, sure.
Shake
Because
that
you were-
knowledge noggin of yours. I give you
What?
Bardic
Knowledge.
inspiration.
Okay.
All right.
Knowledge noggin.
This hurt my brain.
Oh wait, what the fuck is happening? Hello? Hello?
Get
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Shalom.
There we go.
Nay.
Shalom.
You get a Bardic's inspiration as well.
I think I just had a mini stroke. Please hold.
All right.
Wait,
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
should I use
and then-
healing hands on you? Will that help?
And then I need this. What's your bardic inspiration? A D6?
I think so, right?
Yep.
I'm still not that far in, so it's base. So
Wow.
Wow. That just happened.
4 rolls, 3 natural ones on a d20.
you need to save that. Clip it.
Wow, that's impressive.
Oh my god. It would be
Wow.
more impressive if it's all 4 ones.
Okay.
Don't forget the
Wow.
guidance.
I don't think that.
That both of those are included.
Oh, okay then.
And
Yeah,
the
the
Bardic
5 was
Inspiration?
the 5 was the bardic inspiration plus guidance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh dear lord.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
I need to go lay down.
I've got some bad news for you. You might be cursed.
I need to go lay down.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you you look around and you're like, well, normally with dragons it's like right here, and I don't know, it's not here for the Bahir. Joe's just like, well, you look very, very troubled. Are you okay?
It's not natural.
Of course it's not natural. I told you it wasn't natural. And eventually
with
they
fire.
became natural.
I'm gonna fireball it. No.
No! No. This
You accidentally activate one of the sacks of lightning and just electrocute yourself to death.
It'd be so easy. I just have to touch the inside of my sleeve and then bam, fireball.
please don't.
Just fireball.
This
Just fireball.
this material is very expensive.
But I one-shot myself.
Maybe.
Let's find out. Roll 8d6.
I would.
Okay,
not.
okay, hold on,
8d6
hold on.
plus
Now
the
roll me
lightning.
12. Now roll me 12d10.
Oh no! Oh no! 12d10.
Wait, that's the breath attack. It's dead.
That's the gland that
Oh yeah,
So,
'cause it's the
exploded.
Would
gland.
91 damage one shot you?
It would, yeah.
We'd all be dead. This would be great.
No, just roll because it's a 5-foot line.
All right.
I'd roll like a percentile die and give it like a 5% chance to hit roll.
Okay.
That would,
Do you-
that would
are- Do you guys want me to try?
Yeah, sure, try.
I'm not really knowledgeable about them, but I can at least try.
Amalia, walk in
Just
and
don't accidentally puncture anything unless you know exactly what it is.
Shall help her.
You
Amalia,
need
you
some help,
can-
Chow.
you can roll nature, perception, or survival.
You can
All
do
of
it.
those have a +0.
You can do it. You can do it. I give
could
you
roll
bard.
them all, and it wouldn't change anything.
I give you a bard.
Alright, you've got Bardic Inspiration and you have Guidance. You cannot literally roll lower than me.
I have a +0. You had a +3.
Uh-oh. All right. Do
I
it.
believe in you.
Roll.
And if you do perception, I can help.
Oh. I'll
Okay,
do
so all right, so advantage.
that. Advantage.
All right, that'll do. Good
I did it,
lord.
guys.
It's map 2.0.
What is going on? Yeah, you find where they are. They're like underneath the tongue.
That's an odd place for glands.
Can we just put this into perspective for a second? We couldn't figure out a map. We couldn't find the glands that were underneath the tongue in the Behir. But the battle with the Behir was really fucking easy.
I think
It's almost like D&D's combat system is extremely robust and its skills are not great.
okay.
Oh man, this is great. This is good.
We're scared of maps. We're scared of lightning glands. But a Behir?
I'm gonna start making y'all checks. I'm gonna start making y'all roll checks to like open doors and stuff.
Oh, please. No! You need to cease this course of action immediately.
I implore you to stop.
Even eating
All
will
right,
become
folks.
a roll.
I think we're all a little. I think we're all a little delusional here,
We are.
delirious, and I think that's where we're gonna call it for the night.
Okay.
That sounds good to
If
me.
you're alright, we can do the dissecting next episode.
Just roll me one survival check here.
No, please, we need
Don't worry,
multiple.
you
We
can't
need-
fail. You can't fail
Yes,
this.
we can.
Jow gives me guidance.
Have you not been paying attention?
You have guidance.
Survival, right?
Survival.
Okay.
Here comes the double nat ones.
All right. So roll guidance, please. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. That's all I needed.
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
No, I just needed the number. I just needed the number as a multiplier.
Also, is there any loot in his belly? Or in the area?
You know, Amalia's cut that open so you can check. Roll perception as well, please.
Okay. Ian's gonna hop in there and help me.
That's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
You sound so dead.
I'm dead inside.
11.
11. What is going on with these rolls? Your character ceases to exist.
Oh my god.
Man, what the fuck? At least you didn't get these in the fight and the Bahir just ate everyone or something.
Yeah, I mean,
God. Okay.
I'm alright with this.
Wow. So yeah, the Bahir has some loot. Christ.
I can imagine Ian just flopping in there. Kinda like, ooh, what's this?
Something particularly difficult to digest would be gemstones. So you find 10,000 silver worth of gemstones.
Jesus, we have so many gems.
How many of those are diamonds?
None of the above.
Okay.
Get some black opals, some sapphires, some fire opals, some star rubies, some star sapphires, and some yellow sapphires.
Okay.
Why does nothing ever eat diamonds?
Yeah, why
Because
not?
diamonds are expensive.
Oh god, I'm
But
gonna...
The
it'll eat
adventurers,
I think it's just racist.
the the adventurers that it ate used their diamonds trying to win the fight.
And they failed horribly.
Alright,
They
fair.
suck.
I'll take that.
See, that's a
Implies
good
spell.
that's a right. That's a good canon explanation here.
Alright. You win this one.
The DM just doesn't want to give you a whole bunch of diamonds, really.
Clearly.
It's
There's a
rare
certain
Genesis.
amount of diamonds that you should have, and it's not all of them.
Gemsist.
Yeah, fuck diamonds.
So I can play Fire Emblem now, right?
Oh,
Okay, XP.
No, you can't.
Oh yeah,
And
XP.
how many, the cutty cut stuff?
What?
I'm sorry, the fuck?
You want to try that again?
Survival check.
Oh no, I'll do your survival check. I'll give you the loot for that at the start of next session because I've got to really figure that one out a little bit more.
Okay.
But
That's
the experience is an excellent thing. I've started doing something a little different for experience as of this session. Roleplay and non-combat stuff does not grant experience anymore. Instead, it grants a multiplier that carries. So,
But we did combat things.
yes. So you're going to get experience, but it's going to be the experience that you got from the here is going to be multiplied by the RPs and like trap stuff that you did.
Okay.
So it'll work out. It's a little bit of a smoother system, so I don't just have to guesstimate how much RP is worth, because I don't like
So
having to just throw weird numbers out there. There's like a table for it in AL, but I don't really like the AL table because it's like, congratulations, you escaped death, 50 XP. I'm like, all right. You disarmed a deadly trap that could have killed you, 10 XP. What?
Yeah, that's a deadly trap that can kill you. Just feels like it's close to combat type stuff. Cause
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
like
Anyway, so we're gonna use this multiplier here. So you did like
what are we,
point
7? We need
2
34,000.
plus point. Say that boosted to like 1.5. Yeah. All right, and a Behir, a ruined Behir specifically, is worth quite a bit of money. Not money.
Quite a
Experience.
bit of money.
Times 1.5, and then divided by 4. You all gain 2,700 experience
7.
from one fight.
How much? Can you hit that? Okay.
I put it in chat.
Okay.
An 8. And then a 7 would put that to 4. Ooh, no. And then up that to 1. No.
I've basically got 3 tiers of social
five.
encounters and 3 tiers of non-combat encounters, which are just easy, medium, and hard. And each of those grants a scaling multiplier of 0.1, 0.2, and 0.3 that just gets added onto the total. Seems to work out. I don't know if that's a great system, but I'll try it out for a little bit.
So we only need 5,000?
Oh, really? Y'all are that close to leveling?
Yeah,
Apparently
by
so.
the time we leveled, we hit 26,000.
Damn,
And you
so...
level at 23.
Huh.
So we already need 400.
Yeah, so y'all are not far.
4,550. So just
If-
need to kill another Behir.
Okay.
If y'all fight... Well, 2 more Behirs. If y'all have all of the encounters next session, then it's probably going to be 2 sessions before you level, really, to think about it. So...
Alright, and then shall is
I don't remember what I get at 8.
bio 650.
Warlock.
Okay.
8. Ooh.